Hello, welcome to Slice of Pie, Season 3, Episode 9. I make sure to say which episode it is so that we remember when we upload them. Because we upload them four at a time, and it's very helpful to remember this. With me, I have Scott, Kit, and Victor. Why don't y'all say hi?
Uh,
Hi.
Hello.
Uh, and I think we'll just do like a quick update on what y'all have been up to. I mean, you told me a little bit, um, just to like get the juices flowing, get us energized a little. Who wants
well,
to go first?
wait for Gabe.
Yeah, while we wait for Gabe a little, we'll get into it if he doesn't show up, but I figure we might as well start
Are we
because
talking
we are
about
13 minutes late.
um, our real life? What we've been
Yeah,
up
like,
to?
yeah, what have you been up to? I, don't get to see you much except for Kit, who plays D&D with me pretty often in the West Marches.
Because all of you are lame and don't play.
Yo, you're right, but like, that's about it. I mean, I've been bartending and flying drones.
Nice.
That's all I've been doing.
Okay.
I've been dressing funny at an 18th century reenactment museum.
Right. Very cool.
I'm running a non-profit while working as a barista.
Very cool. Who remembers what happened last time? I think Kit, you weren't there. Victor, you had to leave early.
But I had to leave early because my laptop actually died, which
Right.
I had to get a new.
Yeah, I was reviewing last episode, and I at the beginning you were there, and then I skipped to halfway through. And you were not there, and I was like, "Why? Where'd Victor go?"
The last thing I remember was trying to install a lesson plan in a computer for my son to look over.
Right.
I thought you were
Hold on.
talking about in real life for a second, and I was like, whoa, when did Victor get a son?
When did Vincent get a son?
Oh yeah, you haven't been here for a while.
Wait,
We'll
I
go over
remember
that.
Vincent getting a son. That was the little thief boy he stole, adopted,
Mhm.
definitely
Oh,
stole.
wait.
But
Okay, adopted. Okay. Because I thought you meant, like,
Adopted.
biological son.
No.
I got real.
Yeah, Scott, do you remember what happened last time? Because you were the only person here at the end.
Oh God, no. Um,
Bombs. You
bomb.
planted bombs.
Where did? Oh my gosh. Wait a minute.
There we go.
Okay, so there was the vampire pyre dudes, and they came
Mhm.
onto the Phoenix, and then we were keeping them in a room so we could check them, and then I somehow wrangled Zeus into helping me plant some bombs in their front door, so that if they ever try and leave, I can remote detonate them and it killed them all, even though it would
Mhm.
never work. Um,
I mean, you rolled well, so if it does come to that, it will work.
oh my god, I forgot about. I thought. Oh my god. Okay. Um, I forget. I think we were getting ready to leave to do something though. We were getting ready to leave to do a mission, or like go see some people.
Maybe. I feel like that was true, but I didn't catch that part. I do know that you are leaving. At least the Phoenix World Ship is leaving. Um,
It's moving somewhere for some reason.
yeah. Um, as of today, it is moving to uh, this hex, Thunder Eagle 1, so it can dock with the station there. It's got some people to pick up, some things to drop off, and you're welcome to tag along for the ride. It should only be like a day, maybe half a day.
Can I just say that Thunder Eagle 1 is still the best name?
Thank you. I stole it.
I don't know. Valhalla is pretty good too.
Yeah, but you hear Valhalla all the time. How often do you hear Thunder Eagle?
Wait, where do you
True.
hear Valhalla all the time? I always hear Thunder Eagle one. I feel like that's just like a military thing. I guess they're both military at this point.
Yeah. Valhalla in this setting is also based off of the Valhalla in Bavaria. They've got this. It's not like open air, but it's like this Greek temple, I think, that's just covered in busts of old German men. It's like 4 stories of just busts. And it's really high up on a hill.
I studied. I do mythology recreationally, so
Oh, there's also the mythic Valhalla.
The heavens were the place.
What? Enough chit chat.
plus the
And-
coffee that I buy is called Valhalla Java Odin Force Blend. So
What the fuck?
Cool.
That's
best
so,
coffee I've ever had.
so intense.
Yeah. So we're going to actually jump back, I think, a few days to when Kit was last here. Comrade, you've just been ordered to bring Grishma Cruz to the Just Bagels.
Okay.
Mirko is
I
currently in
remember
a
this.
firefight. Vincent is helping the vampires pack up, and he's helping with logistics. Oh no! Did everyone pause?
No?
I didn't pause.
Oh, my internet's not plugged in. Hold on a moment.
Good thing you have Wi-Fi.
Also, I am not helping the vampires with logistics. I specifically hate them.
Yo, Stan Lee died 2 days ago. Yesterday.
I'm fully aware.
Yeah,
What
you
a
didn't know?
sad
Oh, I'm
thing.
sorry.
No, I did know. I just was reminded of it.
It really sucks.
What's going on?
Stan
Stanley
Lee
died.
died.
Scott's just realizing.
No, I knew it already.
This guy's just realizing what?
Stan Lee is dead.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not just realizing it. I'm just remembering.
Yeah, that happened yesterday. R.I.P. Yeah, comrade, you are on Sothis. It's a low gravity planet. It's got an atmosphere that no one can breathe, but you don't need to breathe, so you're a-okay. What strategy are you implementing in your escort?
I'm walking behind the person and keep poking them, going, go.
Okay. So yeah, after a minute of this, she turns around and is like, "So, where are we headed? I've kind of been wondering this for about a year now."
The ship.
Right. Okay, so right now I'm just hearing a bunch of like slamming clicks.
That's on me.
I think that's Victor.
Alright, it stopped. I don't know. Sorry, Kate, what did you say? In character?
The ship.
Really?
Yes.
What is the ship called?
The Just Bagels.
Okay. And you are which crew member are you?
I am Comrade. Sorry, shit. This unit is Comrade.
Okay. You know, you weren't always my escort.
I'm sorry, what did she say? Out of
You
character.
weren't. She said you weren't always my escort. As you know, she continues walking.
This unit is your escort now.
Just it changed a couple times. There used to be a man with a bizarre mustache and a funny accent. But he left one day. I don't know where he went. Is he still on the ship?
No,
Did he die?
maybe.
That sounds ominous. Do you know, or are you being coy?
This unit does not have any recollection of any mustachioed man.
Okay. And the alien? The orange one?
Side note is Oscar orange.
No, Oscar is like a grayish black color.
There is no orangish alien on the ship.
Zeus.
Well, I hope he's okay. And yeah, you know, walk the rest of the way to the ship. Do you say anything other than that?
No.
Okay. So yeah, you walk in silence before getting to the ship. And you get on the ship, and where do you bring her?
Do we have a brig?
Yes.
Brig.
You bring her to the brig? Okay. Um. Yeah, I think.
I mean, like, I don't lock the doors or anything, but I just
Right,
go temporary quarters.
Right, it's a convenient place for her to sit. Um. Okay, yeah. What do you do after that? Did you just leave her there and go off and do your own thing? Do you stay by?
I'm gonna go to the mess, grab a packet of like just dried rations or something,
Okay.
give it to her, give it to them, then like stand outside the door. Is there say like a wall jack where I can plug in to see the system of the ship?
Probably. Yeah, there is.
I like to jack in and keep an eye on the cameras leading to the outside of the ship.
Okay. Yeah. Outside the ship, there's the dock, the port. On Sothis, there are people milling about. Do you want to make a notice check?
Sure.
Yeah, you can roll with the wisdom stat. I forget if it's wisdom. Okay, yeah. It's been a while since we played. I forgot what all the stats are.
Excuse me. That's my closet.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, outside seems normal, safe. There are pickpockets and criminals outside of the ship, but they don't seem to take an interest in your ship. You do notice that Zeus has like gone to see who cruises. gone to the brig. Okay. Yeah. And they have like an interaction. I don't know if you listen in on it. Do you? You spy on them?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think he leaves in a huff. And then goes back to his station at the cockpit. Cool. That was that. We cut to the present. It is the 15th of July. What are y'all doing? The Phoenix World ship is heading to Thunder Eagle 1. Are you guys tagging along, or are you taking off and going somewhere else?
I don't know.
Man,
Who wants to be temporary captain while
I was just gonna say
without-
this is hard without Gabe.
Yeah,
Is there
gotta make
any
decisions.
contracts around? Like for money.
Yeah, I'm sure you can find some contracts.
Well, what about our liaison from the Phoenix?
Mohan?
Yeah. Does he have anything for us?
Not from the Phoenix. The Phoenix just sent you on a job. So they don't have anything for you now.
All right, this is.
Can
what
I
I'm doing.
use?
Oh.
Is it possible for me to use culture criminal to try to find work?
Yes, it's not culture criminal anymore, but yes. I think that's connect. Okay. So how do you connect with the underworld of Sothis?
What is the general vibe of Sophis' government?
Sothis is run by a corporation. They are pretty lax on like governing so long as they get results. The people are basically left to their own devices, so there's a lot of criminal activity down on the planet.
Anything
you also-
involving?
What? Sorry, I interrupted you. What did you say?
Gomez. Gonna say something, weren't you?
Oh, earlier. I was just gonna mess around. You're good. No worries.
Is there anything on the corporate planet that involves that would need like smuggling? I just want a gig that's above 50 grand. I also want the crew to know that I will be bringing my son along so they can observe.
Okay.
I want to. What I'm looking for is a starter gig that is safe enough that maybe they won't die, but also dangerous enough that maybe they'll die if they don't pay attention.
Okay. Sure. You want some smuggling? You got a partial success. Yeah. So I think we see the Phoenix World ship go off, and we stick with these stellar bagels. And then I guess you head off down to the planet, and you are in like the bazaar meeting with some guy. I'm gonna come up with a
That's
name.
pretty strange.
Sounds pretty typical of Victor.
Because it's bizarre. That's pretty strange.
I got it. So yeah, this guy, he's a Mr. Johnson, a fixer of some sort. Um, who went with Vincent? Or is this just like the getting the job and you did this on alone? Victor? Did you go
Don't
alone?
mind.
Did you
I
let
don't
them
mind someone
come?
come with.
Okay. So who went with you? Who went with him?
I did not.
I'll go.
Okay. So yeah, it's Comrade and it's Vincent and Toddy and probably another robot bodyguard. You're talking in a bazaar over some beverage that the Johnson has given you. Um,
I just stare at the beverage I got him.
I mean, he hasn't given one to you. You're a robot.
I feel offended that he's left me out.
You don't eat or drink.
It's still nice to be included, Eric.
He thinks you're a security drone. I mean, there's no reason for him to think that you're a person.
Figured.
I mean, yeah, but he has no reason to think you're a person. But yeah, this guy is talking to you about a case of whatever thing that they're mining here. I don't think I gave it a name. The Unobtainium. We're not going to use that as the official name, but we'll call it that for now.
Absolutely Obtainium?
What? Oh, like definitely Obtainium? Like it is Obtainium?
Yeah, not unobtained. It's obtained. It's been obtained.
Oh, true.
Obtainium.
Yeah, they are obtaining it. So yeah, sure. Obtainium. There's a case of Obtainium that he wants you to collect and bring off world.
Is this a fuel source or is this a rare mineral? Is this for farming purposes? Like, what is the.
You know, I don't really know what it does, but the government has made a big deal about, acquiring it, so it must be expensive.
Can I make a no check?
Sure. I assume you're trying to know what
What's Obtainium?
Obtainium is. I don't remember off the top of my head. I think so yeah. It is a rare material just recently discovered. Only discovered on this planet. And they think rumor has it that it can be used to amplify psionics. It has been very dangerous when, as far as the rumors go, it's like very unstable element or whatever. But rumor is that it has something to do with psionics.
I would like to take a napkin and
Okay.
scribble basically Obtainium amplifies psychic, psionics, whatever,
Right?
highly unstable, rare, and slide that over to Vince.
Could you say that again?
Kid, I think he needs you to say it again because he couldn't hear you.
Oh, I say, an Obtainium, enhanced psionics, highly unstable, rare.
Okay, that is neither drugs nor explosives, which is exactly what I'm looking for right now.
Yeah. So he gives you like the lowdown. You need to. There's a facility where it's being processed, and there's going to be a lapse in the guards. They've set up a security malfunction for you to pass through, though you'll still have to be able to get out. And then once they notice it's gone, you'll have to get away.
We're stealing the Obtainium.
Yeah. It hasn't been stolen yet, because port security is pretty lax. So once you get out, it might be easy to get off planet.
This isn't the same planet I got my son from, is it?
This is.
It is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We should make a plan to steal this Obtainium.
Sounds good.
Okay, how about this? We utilize my son. Mirko.
I'm not with you.
So you calms Mirko. Mirko, you get a call.
Bring, bring. Motherfucker, what do you want?
Mirko, I need for you to kidnap my son.
What?
Like, not immediately. Like, So here's what I'm thinking. There's some stuff we gotta steal from a facility. I bring my son, asking to do like one of those like group tourist tours, and then in front of whoever is guarding them immediately, you behave like an insane hobo and grab him and run off. I panic, nearly faint. They get distracted. I sneak inside. I grab the Obtainium and leave.
What? You know what? Screw it. Why not? Sure. Let's have an adventure today.
Also, we keep a little Obtainium for ourselves because apparently it enhances psychic.
Okay. Screw it. Yeah. Yeah. There's no hold back today. Val's like dead, so let's go. We can do whatever we want today.
Yeah, today is the day of crazy hijinks.
Oh my god, actually we're all gonna die today. That's what's gonna end up happening.
Maybe.
Oh lord. Alright, yeah, I'm done.
Val's out like attending like a training seminar or something, and just gonna come back and like everyone's dead.
Ships
Like
in
we're all in the
chaos.
feet, we're all in the just bagels. It's on fire.
Josie's like in the corner burying us.
She's going to a TED talk about how to keep your crew alive.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh man.
All right.
Either that or we all get ourselves locked up.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the end of the episode, actually. Cliffhanger. We're all in jail. Val needs to come save us. You're gonna have a one-on-one session with Val tomorrow morning.
Maybe. I've got nothing tomorrow.
Val breaks in only to find that we've just broken out.
Oh my gosh. Wait, that
Okay.
happened in our original campaign with me and Victor.
Did it?
My little halfling rogue got caught and like got thrown into jail, and then Victor broke through the jail and like killed a bunch of people, but I already like snuck out.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, so I think, you call up Mirko, we have that conversation, and then I think we stay on Mirko when the call ends, and, what have you been up to, Mirko? What have you been doing?
I've been working on the kinetic blaster.
Okay.
Trying to get some of these tickers off the screen.
Right, yeah.
Also, I really want that kinetic blaster.
Yeah. I mean, more in general. I'm not asking for, like, a role or anything. I'm just like, what have you been up to? Where are you? You're working on the kinetic blaster, I guess.
Yeah, I'd mostly be in my lab. If I'm not
Okay.
there, I'm hanging out with Josie, reading poetry,
Okay.
watching romantic comedies.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're in your lab, and Zeus is helping you, and Josie is there, but she's been busy. She's been like reading something for the past couple of days.
Whoa, she educated.
Yeah. She like looks up from her thing and is like, Mirko, I completely forgot.
Oh no.
It was her anniversary.
Eh. Who needs an anniversary when our love is so strong? It's like
Oh,
every
Yep.
day is an anniversary with you.
okay, yeah.
Good save though. Good save.
I was thinking of
Cool.
how I wanted to play that.
Yeah. She like gives you the thumbs up, like, cool.
Secretly, I storm off because I'm upset that she forgot about it. I've been waiting for her to do something.
Okay, yeah. She feels great about not remembering now. And she just goes back to her reading as you storm off. Because you have a job to go do.
Just like, Vern fucking never remembers anything. She doesn't even care about us. As I'm like walking.
You're saying this to Zeus?
No, I'm just whispering it under my breath. I'm
Oh,
sure
okay.
Zeus probably hears it.
I mean, if you've left and I guess you brought Zeus.
Zeus is always with me.
Yeah. All right, so, half an hour to an hour later, you are on planet with Toddy and Zeus and Comrade and Vincent and a robot. So, what is this plan?
I'd like to think I showed up with like a fake beard on and like a lot of dirty rags, which is pretty much my normal clothing.
Right.
And then just like I sneak up behind Vincent and I'm just like, hey, can I get somebody? Got some credits to spare.
Absolutely not. I have never had a credit to spare.
And I pull off my fake beard. I'm like, Vincent, it's me. Let's go.
Oh, you should have opened with that. And not, can I please have some of your hard earned money?
I'm playing the part. I'm a homeless
Like,
man.
can you play the part when we're inside, please?
Well,
You pretty much have to just let out one primal scream and then run off with my kid.
Alright.
This is going nowhere.
Is Toddy a part of this? Like, is
I
Toddy
also
willing?
like to think that I've been explaining that Mirko needs to kidnap my son without explaining to my son why he's getting kidnapped.
Right.
Are Toddy and I best
Um,
friends? That's the
what?
real question. That's actually... I got it. Alright, I'm gonna kidnap his son. I'm ready.
Okay. So, explain to me again what you're doing.
Honestly, I have no idea.
Victor, I couldn't hear you. I don't think you pressed the
Like a
button.
tourist guide group.
Um,
Like, and this is where we get the unobtainium, like how they have like at every place that really shouldn't have a tour guide group.
okay.
Like,
So it's like a
like how in
comically.
DC, there's a tour guide group for where we print money.
Yeah, I've been on that one. Yeah. Yeah, this is like an investor situation. Um, like they bring tour guides of investors, I think, to be like, hey, you should give us money because you can get money back from all the success that we'll be having. You can buy stock in our company. Because I don't think it would be open to the general public.
Right.
This is very precious metal. though not so precious that everyone wants in on it. So they do have to do like tour groups. Um, but yeah, you're are you? How do you get in on this tour group?
Show them how much credits you have.
I say
I
we
could-
just kind of like merge with the group and hope no one pays attention to us. Look like we're supposed to be there.
Okay, but how do you?
One of us has just specifically like a homeless person.
Right.
One
He
of
can
us is
teleport and like
robot.
jump in.
That's true. You could teleport in suddenly, go ha ha, and then steal my.
Yo, that's the plan all along. If I could,
Yeah,
I would totally teleport with your son and make it even sketchier.
I mean, you want to make a scene.
Wouldn't a homeless man who could teleport with other people be like the biggest scene ever? That's like such a rare occurrence.
Yeah, that would be.
That'd be so sketchy.
Yeah.
I also have my sword, by the way.
Okay. Sure. I assume you have some form of defense weaponry.
Oh, don't worry. Also, I have my prototype with my kinetic blaster on my wrist. It doesn't do
Okay.
anything. It's just there.
I mean, you can try it and maybe it'll horribly malfunction.
It's more for field testing to make sure it's comfortable to wear in an everyday scenario.
Okay.
And maybe try and blow something up.
Right. So yeah, you want to sneak into this investor group. Let's do that. How do you do that?
I'd like to hack the registry
Okay.
and put my name on it along with my robot god.
Not
Right.
your real
Yeah,
name.
Have myself.
that makes sense. Why don't you go ahead
I
and
can't-
make
Eric, I
What?
can't remember my son's name. What is my son's name?
Toddy, but you call him Junior.
Thank you.
Because you changed his name to Vincent.
Oh, cool. Right. So
And
why
he
would you
is-
tell me his name was Audie, Eric?
Because
Shame
his
on you.
It's
real name
Toddy
is
because
Toddy.
you didn't actually change his name. You just told everyone his name was Vincent.
That is basically the same thing if you do it for long enough.
Basically, yes.
I still call him Toddy.
Though legally it is not. Though he's also maybe not in any legal registry.
I was gonna say, we also just like bought him for like a couple bucks off some people.
Not a couple bucks. He was pretty fucking expensive,
He
actually.
was very expensive.
Oh. Alright.
But yeah,
So
go
yeah,
ahead
so
and make
computer
that
check?
computers roll, yeah. I mean, I already know you're gonna pass, but how well are you gonna pass?
That's the real question.
Pretty solidly.
Pretty good, yeah. Yeah, so you just walk up to your investor meeting. I assume you've given Mirko, you've given them your stone that you used to teleport to.
Yes, I did.
Okay. And yeah, so they bring you through this essentially ore processing facility. They give you like a lowdown of what it is. They think, it applies psionics. It, can be used as, plating, various bizarre things that it can do, that they think it can do. They have like a lab. And yeah, as you get to the location where you've been told the case of like refined obtainium is stored, the plan goes into action, right? How do you signal Mirko?
Well, I can see everything that's going on.
Oh, right. You just got that psychic power that lets you see anywhere you can teleport.
We'll see anywhere that the stone is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like I can see it like I'm there.
So we put the stone on the kid.
On the kid. No, you got to keep it with you guys so that if I have to come back to you.
Fair enough.
This is going to be a shit show.
Wait, first I got to ask how many people are there? Approximately.
There's the tour guide, and there are 6 or so like business people or their entourage, like business people and partners.
Is there a lot of guards or is it just kind of like eh?
So there are guards in the facility, and there are like workers. This is an active ore processing facility. So yeah, there's like
Oh lord.
guards scattered about.
Oh lord. All right.
Let's just fucking kill the guards then. I mean, that's what's going to end up happening anyways, isn't it?
Most likely.
No, it's not.
Wink.
Oh my god.
We're doing a robbery. Can we please ease my son into murder?
Right, you've only given him a gun.
For emergencies.
Right. Um,
Getting caught by the cops sounds like an emergency to me.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. But that's okay.
So
If we get caught, if somehow the distraction doesn't work, then fine. Maybe we. Do I even have. What was I allowed to come here with weapons?
um, you're allowed to come up to the facility with weapons, but at the door they took them.
I have some guns.
That was, I guess, an important detail.
Don't I have a built-in weapon?
I think so. You are a security drone, so they let you come with them.
So here's what's gonna happen. I have my lame laser pistol. That's the actual name on my character sheet, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
And I have my combat shotgun.
Okay.
So I'm gonna teleport in. I'm gonna scream like a madman. I'm gonna grab one of the investors and start screaming in his face and shaking him. I'm gonna throw him to the ground. I'm gonna grab Toddy. I'm gonna drop my guns in the process. Vincent is gonna pick them up. I'm going to sprint full force to the front door and hope I can make it out with Toddy over my shoulder while still yelling like a madman. Worst case, if I can't, I'll just kill some guys and keep going.
Okay.
Great plan.
Super great.
Before I feel like the time for Mirko's arrival happens, I'm going to whisper in Junior's ear. This is all a part of your basic training. Don't worry.
He's, looking at you quizzically. Some mix between a quizzical look and a glare.
I lean down on the other side of him and go, "This will most likely end horribly. Be prepared."
He looks over at you and is like, "Great." Yeah. So Mirko, you pop into existence.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah. The tour guide who's walking back. Where in this group do you appear?
Dead
There's
in
the
center.
tour guide, dead center.
Dead center.
All right, so yeah, you appear there. There are a couple guys behind you. There's one in front of you. There's a couple to your side. Go for it. Do your thing.
Alright, so yeah, the closest one I can find, I grab him and like bring him really close to my face and I scream like right
Okay.
at him. Hopefully startling him. Hopefully it's an
Definitely, yes.
older gentleman. I just push him back and sprint straight towards Vincent, and I like kind of push Vincent a little bit. But while I do that, I like drop.
I roll with that push, like I make it extra dramatic.
Yes.
Hand on my head, faint.
I like while pushing him, I put like the pistol on him, kind of a thing. Like I drop it with him.
Yeah.
I look at Toddy. I pick Toddy up.
Okay.
I whisper in Toddy's ear, "We're gonna go get snacks," and then I start sprinting towards the front door.
Okay. So I want you to make a sneak roll
Yeah, absolutely.
to see if you can sneak this gun without anyone noticing.
Oh, I have assassin.
No, I mean sneak the gun to
To him.
Vincent. Obviously, you can have the gun. You teleported in with it.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do it stealthily. I was literally just like, I accidentally dropped it and just kept going, kind of a thing. And Vincent can get up and try and shoot me with it, kind of a thing. Be like, he got my son, and then Vincent misses me, and be like, get him.
All right. Then maybe...
Absolutely, I'm taking. Go.
Okay.
Please don't actually shoot me.
Pew, pew.
Can y'all make some sort of check though, like a perform or something?
Oh, absolutely. Can I do, I'll do a perform. I'll do a strength-based perform.
How is it strength based?
Because I'm shaking a lot of people. And I'm pushing people.
Sure. That's a flimsy argument, but sure.
Because it's full, like, rage. It's not like I'm performing
Yeah.
subtly. I still got a 6. Oh, boy.
Okay.
And I just go,
got a
and
7.
fall over.
For some reason, it rolled 2 different things at the same time.
Oh yeah, roll perform and sneak.
That was weird.
Okay, so yeah, you have a 7. Yeah, so you have a passable performance. You know, you shake the guy, you pick up Toddy and run off. The tour guide puts her hand to her ear thing and like calls in an emergency. And you hear sirens start and like lights start flashing. But all eyes are on you. Is a partial success, so
I'd like to
that
grab a
means-
tour guide,
yeah.
like by her shoulders, and scream, "My boy! Where they take my boy? That was one of them psychics, right? Right, lady?"
Blame it on the facility.
It's like, and she,
Where
I
do you
think,
keep the Obtainium? That's probably what he here for. That's probably what my boy is. Take me to my boy.
she like tries to take you off of her so that she can go deal with the situation. But
Can I make a check to try to convince her to take me to the Obtainium? Because that's where I think my boy is.
you can try. Sure,
what
I'll
would that-
allow it, but she's gonna be hard to convince.
Is that gonna be a talk check?
Yeah. So I don't think an 8 is gonna do it. I don't think a 4 is gonna do it either. Sorry. I really do think that she wants to keep an eye on Mirko so that she can report his location rather than deal with you.
Yo, I'm a really
I'll take the
fast runner.
pistol that Mirko dropped and point it at her throat.
Yeah.
Threaten her?
And
Yeah, so I
scream,
think
"You take me to my boy! I'll do anything for my boy. You take me to that Obtainium."
okay, sir. Okay, you don't have to get violent. Where did you get that?
The madman dropped it when he pushed me.
Yeah.
I
so-
normally have such a gentle disposition, but my boy.
Right. And it's not that weird that you're explaining your motivation. I'm sure there are planets where they do just that. Um,
I'm gonna stand up and what? It was my knife that I had hidden.
yeah, I think you've got like a sword in your arm or something.
All right, I'm not gonna bring it out just yet, but I'm gonna
Keep it in
get
mind.
right behind him and be like,
Are you chasing me?
he is very serious about his son.
Wait, wouldn't you,
Yeah.
if you're the security robot, wouldn't you be chasing me?
Because he ain't gonna be able to do this alone.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. I'm glad you guys
Okay,
have
yeah.
faith.
Oh, let's all underestimate Vincent.
So Mirko, you launch yourself away from the tour group. Forgot that this was a low gravity planet, so you can't really run. You can jump away.
Wait, how low gravity are we talking? Like, could I throw Toddy and have him float for a while at low gravity? Or is it.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yes.
man. We're
Like,
about to
if
get
you
some
remember, I
fun.
think like 2 episodes ago, you were floating because you
Oh,
were like
right.
teleporting up and then like
Yeah.
falling a little bit and then teleporting back and then falling a little bit.
Oh my god, yeah.
Gravity's pretty low here. Actually, yeah, on the walkway that they brought the tour group through, I didn't think of this, but like they definitely have like a ceiling so that you can like jump and then get onto the ceiling and push off.
Oh, so you can, like, go faster?
Yeah, so that like you jump up and then push yourself down and then jump up and push
Oh,
yourself
man.
down. And that's like what a lot of people do here.
That sounds like so much fun, and I'm definitely just, like, pushing myself along.
Yeah. You're doing wider pushes with Toddy hanging on to you.
At this point, I would
Uh,
like to think Toddy's just, like, holding me, and I'm literally just, like, arms free going.
yeah, I would think you are.
He's also
Um,
definitely, happy we're getting snacks, because Vincent doesn't treat him
right.
Whoa! Whoa!
right.
Fuck you, motherfucker! Hell no! I give him snacks frequently. Sometimes healthy snacks like fruit leathers, but I give him snacks.
Fruit leathers
Fuck
are the
you. He has
worst.
an entire like video game system in my room. I've set that motherfucker up. He has a nice bed. He has an augmented limb system. Fuck you. Don't you tell me how to treat my fucking son, you fucking non-parent.
Well,
Oh,
that
I'm gonna
escalated
spoil
quickly.
this boy.
um,
You're just his
yeah,
weird uncle.
I'm definitely a weird uncle who just kidnapped him.
right. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. So, Mirko,
Yeah.
you are hopping along this pathway, and in front of you, on like an intersection further up the facility, two guards float into the hallway, and they are going to try and shoot you.
Wait, with Toddy on me?
Yeah, fuck.
This is actually
Um,
perfect. Toddy's like my giant human shield. No.
you do have a hostage. They shoot. I lose the investor. Damn, yeah, I think they try and impose themselves in front of you, so that you don't get away. Like they pull out their guns and they realize you have a hostage, and they like don't shoot. Uh, they just like try and block your way.
Yeah, I'm just gonna push
What do you
them.
do to get past them?
Alright. I got Toddy on me, so I don't want
Yep.
to brute force it.
Right.
I'm going to. You said they like floated over, so there isn't. It's just one straight walkway right now.
Um, it's like an intersection. So it's like two walkways crossing, and then behind that is like the door. It's not the door to the outside, but it's the door to
The next
what
one.
will eventually lead to the outside. You'll go to like the reception's desk and then outside.
How heavily guarded are these guys?
Like armored and armed. They've got laser rifles and like basic armor.
Mm. All right.
Like yeah, and these guys are wearing masks, as is everyone because of the unbreathable atmosphere.
Yeah. So I'm going to. You said there's two walkways?
Yeah, there's like a cross. So like the tour was going down one walkway to go into another part of the facility. And there was like guards over on another walk part of the walkway, and they have floated over
To
to
me.
impose themselves between you and your goal.
So I'm gonna throw Toddy towards the other part of the walkway. And,
Okay.
And I'm gonna, if they try and take aim and fire at me, I'm gonna teleport over to him and like continue to flow with him in midair. Basically, I'm gonna like jump from one walkway to the other, if that makes sense. Like corner. I don't know if I'm in the right
Oh.
spot to do that.
Maybe. How about you make a what was it? What's your psychic stuff? Can you give me a teleportation roll? So, and I will roll an opposed check.
What should my attribute be?
Um, like intelligence.
Intelligence? Alright.
Like this is a clever maneuver that you were attempting to do.
I'm a clever boy. That got a
They're going
4.
to
I got
roll.
2 ones.
I'll be right back.
I think they're gonna roll
Lord have mighty
an exert.
soul.
Oof.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, so you throw Toddy, which is not dangerous at all, in an ore processing plant with low gravity.
Yeah,
Um,
that's fine.
Right, Toddy will just land, and you know, slam into you like float over some more into these guys, and they grab you. I'm realizing now that you're just able to teleport out of grapples.
I don't think I can. I think I have to make a. Nope, actually, I think I can.
I think you can just teleport out of grapples. So this does not matter.
I'll punch him in the process. I'll make it a little harder for me.
I know. You get punched. That's what happens. That is the
Oh.
penalty for failure
Yeah, I'll
here.
take that. Yeah,
Like
yeah, he punches me.
you, does anyone know how much non-lethal damage is?
Yeah, I did. I don't
Or
know.
how much like a punch is? I think it's 1 plus their strength. I'll just deal. That seems low.
Man, I have no health. Don't hit me hard.
You got 21 health.
Yeah, you know.
I was just gonna deal like a d6. Yeah. How about this? They, realize that you no longer have the hostage, and one of them pulls out a pistol and hits you for a d6, just 2 damage.
Perfect.
And so you get this, laser burn, but you teleport away from the grab and back to Toddy, and then we cut to Vincent. Uh,
Yes.
so you are, you've got a gun to the tour guide's head. She is, taking you to where they store the Obtainium. how do I make this a challenge? Okay, yeah. So she brings you to like a door, and it's this like vault of yeah, it's this vault. It's down a hallway and off some corridor, and it's this vault with a camera above it and a keypad next to it, like on the wall next to it, not on the same wall.
Open the door so I can save my son.
I can't. I don't have clearance.
Ma'am, are you a parrot?
No?
Well, then you won't understand that, and I cocked the gun in her face. A parent would do anything for their child. Open the
Right,
door.
but I can't.
Hack it.
I hacked the door.
Okay, so I guess Comrade comes in to keep an eye on this woman, and you
Yep.
roll your skill that you're going to pass.
I feel like I'm at this point I can program one-handed and keep a gun on her
Probably. But let's see how you do.
pretty fucking well.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't open. Yes, you get into the door system and open the door. And inside is this briefcase. It's this, not a large room. It's just like a closet where they keep all the actual refined stuff. And there's like a table, and on it is a briefcase. This briefcase
This
is the one.
really this little of this shit?
Oh yeah, they don't make much.
Oh wow, this is gonna be really easy to just take.
What, were you expecting like a 5x5 crate?
I was expecting that I was gonna have to find a way to like fill up Comrade.
I mean, if you want to smuggle it, you might have to still do that.
What do you mean, fill up, comrade?
Like put rocks inside Comrade, you got any empty space in you, brother?
You ain't shoving no rocks inside me.
That's not what I asked.
No, I don't. You seem that does not.
I guess I'll just take the suitcase. As is.
Okay.
Huh. I talked to my partner, Comrade. Do we leave witnesses? I point the gun at the lady. Are you going to talk about this at all? Like, will you be giving a description to the police?
She shakes her head no.
I need for to keep in mind, and I get closer with the gun, that I'm very good at reading people. So I'm gonna ask you one more time, because I will find you and kill you and everyone you love, and some people you only mildly like.
Mildly love.
So, make a talk roll. Um,
Can I like unsheath my arm sword and like
give a bonus. Yeah.
intimidate as well?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so with a 15, she will not talk. Like she was going to talk and tell you that she wasn't, and I was going to tell you that she was lying, but nah.
She's just like,
She
I'm not gonna fuck with that.
No, she does not. They do not pay her enough for her to tell you what happened, to tell them what happened. She's probably going to lose her job because she led you right to the case, and there's a camera.
There was a gun on her, though.
Yeah, there was a gun on her.
Also, yeah, I put my coat over the briefcase, and we begin to walk.
You bring her with you, or
Nope. I push her
Okay.
into the vault.
Very nice.
I leave a note on the vault, letting people know she's inside.
Right. Okay. So, Mirko,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Just continuing to run.
Okay.
Just want to get out.
Okay. So there's still these two guards that are like
Follow.
around,
Yeah.
following you. And you've gone down a different pathway, right? You jumped onto a different part of the walkway and went down that way
Yeah.
instead?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd like you to make a survive roll with wisdom
What?
to see if you can figure out how to get out of here.
I hate this. Okay.
Okay, so you're hopping as fast as you can go. Toddy's clinging on for dear life, and these two guards are just following you through the facility, and you have lost yourself in this complex. You're not even sure if you're on the right floor anymore.
Is there windows?
There are not.
What?
Yeah, so uh, the ore refinement facility needs to be secure. So they dug into the rock more than they normally would and like hid it away from everything. It is very unsafe because if there is a fire, no one can leave. But also means that teleporters can't look in through the windows and get in,
They
which
were
makes you appearing very strange.
they were not expecting my stone.
No, they were not.
Alright. So I'd like to think I have a basic understanding of the tour path. Because I could see the tour the whole
Yeah,
time.
but you are off the tour path.
Yeah. So am I like in the refinery? Like is there
No, I think what's happened is you left the refinery and you've been like trying to lose these guys um, by just like taking random turns and remembering which way you went so you can backtrack once you lose them.
but I forgot.
But you haven't lost them and now you are lost.
Is there like workers? Like have I seen anyone other than these guards?
Yeah, I think so. People are, you know, they, get to the side of the hallway to let you pass because they're not security guards, but they're like people in lab coats every now and then.
Okay.
So the sirens are, blaring, so less and less people you see because they've cleared the halls, so security can look for you.
Oh man. Is there any like office room? I don't know. I don't know.
Do you want me to come back to you?
Alright, I will try one thing and then if it doesn't play out, come back to me.
Okay.
The next person I see, I stop for like a split second, I grab them and I'm like, they're trying to steal my son. How do I get out of this place? My little boy. My little boy. Oh, Toddy.
I think we cut because they do not know what to do with that. This is homeless man in the facility. They're trying to steal my son. I don't think they're gonna help you.
Oh, Lord. Alright, yeah.
But we'll cut so you can think more. Maybe you threaten them or something. Vincent and K-Rad.
And what?
K-Rad.
A-Rad?
K, like calm, rad, but without the
It's literally the same number of syllables.
Yeah, I was trying to remember your name, and I always write K-rad in the notes.
It's 2 extra letters, Eric.
Yeah, I forgot those 2 extra letters.
I'm just trying to calmly lead the facility.
Right.
That's
I
like
would
people who say barbecue. Like, that's like people who say BBQ instead of saying barbecue.
Yeah, I know.
Whoa, whoa, guy, whoa. Let's not cross any. Let's not cross any hairs.
I mean, who says BBQ?
Me.
There's an entire restaurant chain called BBQs.
It's barbecue. All right, moving
I
on.
spell it BBQ, but I pronounce it barbecue.
A
You wanna spell it that way.
barbecue is a style of cooking. A BBQ is an event involving barbecue.
Right.
Moving on, because I could
Yeah,
argue about this all day.
Wow.
I'd like you to make a sneak with charisma to get out of here properly. And then also, Victor, can you do that? You are ostensibly working together. Not even ostensibly, you're just working together. Oof. Why'd you roll twice? Anyway, yeah. 12 works. You're able to get out with you like rejoin the tour group and just like are ushered out with the goods. Mirko, you were doing something.
All right. So, am I out of sight of the guards? Like, somewhat out of
For
sight.
now. Yeah.
Alright. Is there space above the walkway? Like the upper part? Is there space like I could hide?
Yeah, if you got back to the refinery part, you could go over the walkway. You're currently like somewhere completely else in the building. You're in a hallway.
Oh, there isn't a walkway anymore?
No, now you're in a hallway. It's got the same sort of setup where you are supposed to push off the ceiling,
But it's the ceiling now.
but it's the ceiling and there's like lights. Actually, the lights would be on the side.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got like this rubber pad on the floor and ceiling so that you can push off and there's friction. You don't slip.
So I'm gonna try and see if I can get back to a walkway area.
Okay.
Out backtracking into the guards.
Without backtracking into the guards.
I don't know.
Do you want to sneak? Do you want to try and survive?
I want to notice. There we go. I got this. Because I want.
What are you going to notice?
Basically, I want to continue running and see if anywhere looks like it goes back towards the refinery area. Like if I can notice any signs or any like arrows or any like big open doors or something.
Okay. Go for it.
I got this. Yes.
Okay. So you wanted to find your way back. So you do find your way back into the refinery. But the door leading out, at least the one that you know, has guards already there. There are three guards now. The two that were following you have left to follow you, but someone has manned this exit. You do, however, see Vincent and Comrade and the tour group being escorted out.
Okay, so here's the plan. This is
Okay.
gonna be really, really weird. So I want to stay hidden from the guards. Like I don't want them to see me yet.
Right.
I'm gonna put Toddy in the walkway.
Okay.
I'm assuming the other two guards are still chasing me.
Yep.
So that what I talked about before, the upper area, I want to get up on top of it, like just teleport up there and hide up there. And
Okay.
is the tour group in a spot where I can like slowly toss Toddy towards the tour group without being like extremely noticed?
Not without being extremely noticed, but you can
Or
come
actually,
into the. So what I
Toddy's a human
think you
being.
can. Yeah.
Can Toddy just run to the tour group by himself?
Yeah. Toddy can run by himself.
Okay, yeah. So
Did you forget that Toddy was a person?
I've just been treating Toddy like an object this whole time.
I mean, yeah. Toddy is a person. They are 5, but they also like.
Well, just because I didn't want to make him seem like he's doing something with me, so I was like, I don't want him actually doing anything.
Yeah.
But this is like, okay, so I'm gonna tell Toddy, I'm gonna be like, go run back to fucking Vincent. I'll see you guys later. And then I'm gonna hide up on the rafter.
Okay. So yeah, you leave Toddy at the door. You teleport through the ceiling thing, the top part of the walkway, the hopway.
The hopway.
Nah, that sounds dumb. The walkway.
Oh, I like it.
And Toddy sees Vincent and Comrade, and I think you see Toddy as well. And you see the guards behind him as you're being escorted out, and Toddy just stands there.
God, fucking Toddy.
Now, the guards are aware that Toddy's been quote unquote kidnapped, correct?
Yeah.
Can I make a stealth check to hand the robot my briefcase as he walks out?
Sure, but how is Comrade going to hide this briefcase?
My coat's on it.
Oh, you're gonna take your coat off and give it to your robot?
I did that a while ago.
You did?
I explicitly said I took my coat off to put it over the briefcase as we walked out.
Oh, I thought you put the briefcase in your coat. Okay, yeah, you can just hand off your coat with the briefcase in it. Yeah, definitely make a stealth check, though.
I'm just hiding in the ceilings. Why the fuck did Toddy just stop? Toddy doesn't want to go back to Vincent.
Right.
Oh, man. I don't blame him.
Can I make a sneak check and try and cover this up?
Is this a different scene? When I last used my thing?
Yeah. You can, reroll if you want. Okay, so you get it, but there is a penalty.
And that penalty is...
I don't know. So the way I think this is happening is you want to run to your son to go get him, right?
Well, casually.
Right, but you want to go collect your son?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're able to hand off the briefcase to Comrade, so he can leave with it, no problem. Um, but the guards get to Toddy. One of them stops to talk to him, and the other is like looking for Mirko.
You said one stops to talk to me?
To Toddy.
Oh, well, I run there then once I see them there.
Okay, yeah. So you quickly hop your way over.
I muster some fake tears by quickly putting some of my pocket sand in my eyes. Uh,
Right.
and I begin, my boy, I was so frightened, so scared that crazy psychic took you.
I'm going to return to the ship.
All right. Yeah. So the guard's like, sir, I'm gonna need you to come with me.
Excuse me, sir, my son has had a traumatic experience today. The last thing they need is to continue that. What they need is some love, french fries, and egg malts.
As wonderful as egg malts sound, I'm afraid you're both gonna have to stay with us for a bit.
I'm sorry, have we broken some kind of law, sir?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
My son is taken from me, and then I am in a moment of panic.
How many guards are there?
I am finally reunited with my boy, and here you are accusing me
Only
of
one
some kind of
where
nefarious.
he is. Sorry. There's only one with Vincent. There are three others in the room, though.
While Vincent is talking, I want to sneak teleport behind this guard.
Okay.
I know I have to roll for that.
Yep. I get to roll against you.
Did we ever say...
Only roll 1d6. It's just roll 2. So beat a 5.
Did we ever say what the sneak is based off of?
No, it's just whatever's appropriate. So if you want to do dexterity, that's fine.
I don't have a plus
Like-
1 in dexterity.
You only have a +1 in strength and constitution, and you're almost never going to sneak with those.
I know.
Almost.
Oh, I got a 9.
But we never.
Oh, hell
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, so you beat the 5 that I rolled.
I appear
Yeah, so you're able to sneak behind him. Vincent's, having his moment to try and convince this guard to let him go.
I stab him.
Okay, yeah. Does he just die? Is this? Oh, this is an
No, I just do
execution
damage.
attack.
No, it's not. I just get
Yeah.
a
Right,
free
yeah.
hit on him.
Yeah. Okay.
I shield my son's eyes.
Attack 11, 5 damage.
So it's just the 5 damage.
Yeah.
Knife of one's on him. It
Um,
doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it should scare him.
Guards.
Did
Trying
I
to think like
spook him?
normal guard. I think yeah, you just murder him.
Nice.
Yeah, like a normal guard. Like people don't have a lot of hit points in this game. You're high level, so you do. I mean, you have 21 hit points, but that's a lot of hit points. That you could get hit with a laser rifle, dealing max damage twice, and still be alive.
Wow. I'm a big
Most
boy.
people could not survive even one. So yeah, you stab this guy through the chest, and we see the life fade from his eyes, and so do the other 3 guards.
Oh, I didn't know they still could see me.
They're in the same room as you.
Oh, that's okay. Alright, so here's what I do. I hold
Yeah.
up the body of the dead guard, and I'm like, this is what happens when you steal people. And then I just teleport away and drop the body
Where do you teleport to?
outside of the facility.
Okay, yeah, you've been outside of the facility. You can do that.
Hell yeah. I'll even spend psychic points on that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the guy dies. and with him the idea that Toddy is not your son. Um, and yeah, you are escorted out of the building, Victor, Vincent. Um,
Lovely.
yeah, you have a case of Obtainium.
That worked a lot better than I thought it was gonna work.
Yeah, I mean, I think it went pretty well, narratively and like dramatically.
I only got shot once. I killed a
Only
dude.
once. You did.
We did the objective.
Yes.
Toddy's a little bitch. All seems about right.
I mean, Toddy was purchased from his parents. He doesn't exactly like the situation.
Yeah, but he's been with us for like at least a couple days. He should be
A
fine.
day.
Oh,
It's been a day.
I didn't even think about that. I
You
thought
brought
it
him back to his home world the day you brought him off. Or
Oh my
the
god.
day after you brought him
I
off.
thought a couple days passed. Oh man.
Does anyone find it slightly worrying that the moment Val is gone, instead of doing bright and noble things for the Phoenix, we immediately resort to knocking up a mining facility using a 5-year-old kid we just bought off his parents yesterday?
I don't know what this we is. I bought the kid. This is my kid.
It doesn't make it better.
Alright. What's Toddy's favorite snack?
I was about to do that. Toddy,
We're all gonna get ice cream. Or the equivalent of ice cream.
Toddy, have you ever had
I stare forlornly at my ice cream.
an egg cream, Toddy? We gonna get you an egg cream. Also, have you ever had money of your very own, like actual? Well, guess what? When this is all over, you're getting a quarter of the cut.
Didn't
Wow.
didn't didn't Toddy have a little bit of
In a
fun?
student trust. You access it in the future.
I didn't hear what you just said. Can you repeat that?
I said in the form of a student trust. We're gonna be opening a bank account for you.
Okay. Yeah, so Dottie accepts the situation. Doesn't really understand what a student trust is.
You don't understand the deliciousness of an egg,
Yeah.
egg cream.
Yeah, you go out and get egg cream.
Didn't Toddy have a little bit of fun having the best piggyback ride of his life?
I mean, they were almost shot at.
No, he wasn't. Only I was shot at. That's exciting.
Right. He was almost shot at.
Not terrifying.
What's the nicest restaurant we can get an egg cream?
I don't know. I don't even know where you could get an egg cream. I mean,
We're gonna
You
have to
can.
replicate it on the Phoenix. On
the
the ship.
Phoenix is gone.
On Stellar Bagels.
The Stiller Bagels, maybe. But you can get an egg cream just on planet. There's like a rich part of the planet.
That's where we're going.
Yeah,
I ditched the homeless outfit that I was wearing, by the way.
right. I figure you're not gonna. We're not gonna have that like a shawarma scene with you in a homeless costume.
But, like, I keep the beard.
Sure.
As we walk through the rich neighborhood, I want to point out to Junior.
Toddy.
Listen, Junior. You see this neighborhood right here? See this nice shit? All this clean streets, all these safe, smiling people? Fuck them. This is nothing compared to the kind of things that you can obtain. You know what's nicer than living in a nice neighborhood, Toddy? Building one. Owning one. You're gonna be a tycoon, Toddy.
I give Toddy my egg cream.
Nice. 2 egg creams. All right. good successful mission. You make it eventually to the Just Bagels and then the Stellar Bagels with your case of Obtainium. Mirko, I think uh, you go to wherever it is you go um,
Those
to meet
places.
Josie. I don't know. You go to your room or something, and Josie like looks at you with your fake beard on, and it's just like, what do you, what?
I'm an
Where
old
did you get
man
that?
now. I'm just kind of like prancing around the room.
Okay, yeah.
Just like, this is my new look. This is who I am.
Is that a fake beard? What is that?
It is a fake beard. Thank you for noticing. I also have a shaved head, by the way, so I'm like a creepy
Yeah,
looking, like, 20-year-old.
yeah. And she's just like, okay, where did you even get? Whatever. Um,
I stole a kid today. What'd you
pff, okay.
do?
Um, I was reading this, and she shows you like what she's been reading, and it's a looks like gibberish, because it is.
uh,
It's just like a bunch of random characters. It looks like,
yo, is my girlfriend going insane?
and you give her that look. It's like, oh right, it's an encoded message. It was part of Ulf's will.
Bum, bum,
I
bum.
decided to read it.
It's a book?
No, it's not like a book. It's like on her
Oh,
compad.
I thought
She
you
just
meant
shows
like
you
a
her
book
compad.
before. Okay, got it.
No, my bad. No, it's a compad. She shows it to you. It's just got a bunch of random characters on it, and she's been like circling them and like writing notes in between them, and like she's trying to decipher Ulf's will.
Alright. I pull my beard off.
Okay.
I sit down next to her.
Yeah.
I ask her. Yeah. I just ask her, like, what it's about.
Um, I'm not sure. I think it's a map.
Treasure hunt?
Treasure hunt. Ulf did steal a very large sum of money before he came to Sedna, but he never really had it.
Hmm.
I mean, like, he had access to it, but he'd have to go and get some and then come back.
On Sedna?
I don't think it's on Sedna.
Does
I,
this.
I think this is a sector map.
Hmm.
And I think it's somewhere out there.
Plot twist. It's on the comet that we destroyed in Caesar. Um. But real talk. Does this mean you want to go get it? Is this Indiana Jones time?
I don't know who that is,
Yo, get
but
it.
I'd like to go get it.
Indiana Jones should still be a good reference. I don't care how
It's been 1,000 years
he
and
is
several remakes.
a
People have
legend.
forgotten.
He too
Listen, the
many.
fall of civilization happened again.
Fine.
They forgot who Indiana Jones was.
After she says I don't know who that is, I pull out like a little list, and it's just like list of things Josie doesn't know, and I write down Indiana Jones,
Right.
and fold it back up, put it in my back pocket. I'm like, okay, we should go
It's
look
funny,
for
'cause she
it.
probably also has a list of things that you don't know
Oh,
because,
absolutely.
you were raised in a lab.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why I know Indiana Jones, because all they have is like archives of like
Yeah,
really
they
old
have
media.
access to all these things that no one has access to because they are the big government. They're the empire.
But they don't have new technology besides me.
I mean, they have plenty of new technology. They just have a lot of old technology too.
All right. So I say Val's not here. I don't want to tell Vincent about this because there's money involved. I don't want to tell Comrade about this because Comrade won't care.
I think you want to tell Vincent about this.
I want to tell Val, but Val's not here, so I go.
So I'm the second best thing. My name also begins with a V.
So I go to Zeus.
Okay. And this is like later in the day, or is this like right away?
No, this is later in the day. I would like to think
Okay.
me and Josie like hung out for a bit. I comforted
Yeah.
her. But I go to Zeus. God, I don't. Do we have like a backstory of like where Val actually is? Is it like actually just?
I think what might be is Val is on the Phoenix and is going to meet you at Thunder Eagle One.
And we're on the Stellar Bagels.
Yeah.
We have a crew on the Stellar Bagels.
You do. You have like a 200-person crew. Plus robots that do stuff.
So I go to Zeus.
Okay.
I'm like Zeus. I'm gonna explain the whole thing. Josie found or has Ulf's will, and there might be like a hidden treasure of all the stuff he stole. And I think Josie needs some closure, which means we might have to go on a treasure hunt.
I'm all up for a treasure hunt.
Val's missing. Well, Val's absent. Vincent is snobby and will steal it all. And also, do I know? No, I don't know that Vincent killed Ulf, right?
No one knows that other than
But
Vincent.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably like
No one knows what?
records in the robots that he brought with him, but no one
No one knows
knows.
what?
That you killed
No one knows
Ulf.
that you killed Josie's dad.
Fun fact, why the hell would I leave my robots without information this far out into the...
All right, true. Yeah, you probably wiped them.
Good. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna continue. So she needs closure, but
Yep.
this might mean a mission because I don't know how up for it Val will be, and Val's the only one I would actually take. No offense, Conrad. Again.
Wait, Josie still needs closure?
Yo, you
How many
murdered
times
her
does
father.
motherfucker need closure?
You would give her shit.
I mean, there are different forms of closure. The closure she's looking for is financial closure right now.
Hell yeah, which I'm about.
We're making tons of money.
But we
Yeah, but this is like her dad's stash.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Like, hey, I want to go get my dad's stash. Can we go do that? She doesn't know where it is yet, but
So what I'm proposing to Zeus is we take the Just Bagels when Josie has a better idea of where this is, and we go.
okay.
Because Zeus can pilot.
Yeah.
We've been in the Just Bagels for long enough. If we take enough rations and reserves and all that, we might be able to, depending on where it is, obviously, we might be able to just kind of jet over, look for it, and then jet back before anyone knows.
Maybe.
Just be a couple days of us missing. It's fine.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, Zeus seems on board. He
Yes.
doesn't have anything pressing. He's like, yeah, just let me know when we go.
Alright, now we just gotta figure out where it is.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the hard part. Alright, another ticker.
And that can be done over the next couple sessions.
I was just gonna say, another ticker is coming up.
Oh, I already have that ticker.
Oh my gosh.
It's just a secret ticker that you can't see.
Perfect. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Cool.
It's gonna be the Goon Squad out in the
As
Castigos.
a robot, would I be able to make faster work of that kind of code?
Possibly.
I think it's. I don't tell him about it also because I think it's important that Josie does it herself.
Fair.
So, unless Josie goes to you, which I don't know if that's going to be a thing, I think she
Not yet.
should.
Um, do you tell her that she should, or
No,
okay?
I think she can handle it. She's a smart girl.
Yeah.
Also, she knew
Cool.
Ulf.
Yeah. He did adopt her.
Just a little.
They were best friends.
That's true. And he did just leave a will for her, so he definitely gave her
Yeah.
the tools to
Yep.
handle it.
Also, it's really weird because you started dating either the day of or day after his death. I forget which exactly.
Oh my god, that's why
Same
she forgot
anniversary.
the anniversary.
Yeah,
Ah.
because she was thinking about her dad. That's why she had a conversation with Vincent that day.
You know what would be cosmically hilarious? If like 20 years from now Josie kills me and doesn't tell my kid.
Yeah, that would be.
Oh my gosh.
The student has now become the master.
Josie was the real
Wow.
adopted child of Vincent.
What?
Vincent said he always wanted to teach us a child his ways, and he's secretly been teaching Josie, but like no
Oh,
one's
wow.
aware of it.
The thematic significance of all that is really cool, and I'm glad that you pointed it out because I would have not noticed.
You're welcome.
And I'm the GM. That's my job. Noticing thematic importances and pushing on them.
That's why we're here, to help out.
Right. Otherwise, I'd just be writing a bad story by myself. Now we're making a good story collectively. Yeah. So what do the other two of you do on the ship? Like you've got a moment before you decide where to go next.
I like to help keep working on these robots,
These robots.
fancy robots,
The what robots?
the advanced mechs that we're making.
Okay.
You now remember this?
No. I mean vaguely, but no.
We're all working together to create advanced mechs to sell.
Right. Okay. I had forgotten. So yeah, what do you do with that?
Um, I'd like to potentially. I'd like to go up to Mirko actually,
Okay.
and I gave him permission once to look at my core programming, not actually poke around in it, but
Yep.
so.
Would Mirko know what the fuck he's looking at?
Hardware, I would know.
And psionics.
And psionics, I would have an idea.
True.
But I'm not letting this guy
Other way.
get anywhere close.
Oh, for me it's under you. Because we're
You teach a
stacked.
man to eat one stone fruit, and he holds it against you the rest of their fucking life.
I did not hear what you just said.
You teach a man to love one stone fruit, and they just hold it against you the rest of your life.
Also, because you went in and changed my core programming without my consent or anything.
You're a robot.
I'm also a thinking individual.
I'm sorry, Tin Man. I forgot you had a heart.
Can I shoot him in the leg? Kindly? Not kindly, but not lethally. Can I punch him?
Those are all possibilities.
Punch him.
I won't punch him for now, but I will prevent him from ever taking a look at any of my programming ever.
You realize that at some point I'm going to be the one who has to program these mechs.
And you're going to have to do it without looking at my core programming.
Fine, I'll probably do a better job anyway.
Or maybe you can look at a copy of it, but not my actual core programming.
No, let's just let it flow from my genius as opposed to your weird camaraderie.
It's pronounced communism, not camaraderie.
Your name.
Okay.
Cool. Do you want to make like a roll or something, or have a scene?
Whichever. Mirko,
Okay.
would you prefer a roll or a scene?
I mean, like,
I mean-
do a scene. You will do a roll if you want to, but do a scene.
Yeah, because I haven't really been doing much with the mechs lately, as far as I'm aware.
No, I haven't even written it down that you've been doing anything because you haven't done anything.
Another ticker.
Yep. 'Cause we've got the computer virus, the kinetic blaster, strike team training, the telepad, and then Junior's code, and then the pre-tech knockoffs that you have not done anything with.
I know, I got distracted. But also Encora's Wrath. That's the Firefly things. Right?
Firefly?
The lady who had the beam light thing.
Yeah, that's the King Cora.
Yeah.
He doesn't like you very much because you hit him over the head.
Oh, wait. Or is it Aura's shield? Got it. Never mind.
Oh yeah, Aura's shield
Was
is
the actual thing.
yeah, and that's on the Phoenix now because you'll have 6 other tickers.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And they're
Wait,
like, hey, can you do
Encora
this?
is still mad at me for hitting him?
Yes, you hit him.
But, I haven't even seen him.
It's only been 2 weeks.
Yeah, I would get over it.
He doesn't know you, and he's like an important dude.
And I just punched him in the face. Fair.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. So you come up to me, and you want me to look inside you right now? Right this moment?
If there is no other priorities,
Hell yeah.
this unit would like to
Let's crack him open.
build more mechs as feasibly possible.
Come to my maker lab. Let me call my assistant. I call up Zeus.
Right. Okay. Yeah, he's probably there with you. You hang out a lot.
I know. I love Zeus. He's my best friend. Yeah, I'm just gonna lie him down on the table, just like a surgeon, be like, alright, you won't feel a thing. Or maybe you'll feel everything. I don't know. We'll figure this out one step at a time. I hope there's easy access. If there isn't, we're going to cut you open and I'll weld you back together. Simple as that.
Yeah, there is like a panel that you can open up. You have to screw it open, but
Good shit. I'm going to definitely just
like
get right into it then. I pull out my big doctor
Comrade is
gloves.
a prototype, so they did want to make sure they'd have easy access to everything.
He's a hoe, is what you're saying?
Prototype.
Easy access hoe.
Oh, I thought you just misheard me.
No. Alright, so doctor's gloves are on. I'm breaking him open. I don't
Okay.
even think I shut him down or anything. Like, I'm talking to him while this is all happening.
Okay.
We're just casually talking as I'm screwing him open.
Yeah.
Does he feel any of this? That's my question. I'm just sitting there and as I'm like tinkering around, I'm like, comrade, do you
Yes.
feel me inside of you right now?
Well, do you?
No, this unit does not feel. This unit receives physical. Has sensors built into various parts of the body, but this unit cannot feel you
Ripping out your guts.
working.
I'll put a better lexicon into the programming for the new map.
Say that again?
I'll put a better lexicon into the programming for the new map. So they are compelled to talk in third fucking person.
Hey, I literally have no sense of like
Being.
individualism.
You are a singular unit for comedy.
That's because you were made by communists.
Or maybe because being a robot might see the world differently.
I would make such good robots. It's gonna be crazy.
So I'd like to think that all of the parts inside of Comrade are red, not for the significance of like internal guts and blood, but more for the internal significance of communism.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. It's got like red glow inside, red circuit boards.
A hammer and sickle just taped everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what this means. Comrade, what's this hammer and sickle that's all inside of you?
That is the symbol of the.
I start scratching it off. Everywhere I find it, I kind of scratch it off a little bit.
I don't even know where I'm from. The Sahul.
Yeah, you're from Sahul. It's the symbol of the Sahuli people.
The social. Socialist Party of Sahul.
Good. Alright. So, I just want to, like, take notes on everything, how it's connected, the parts that are used.
Okay. So you want to make like a notice roll?
Sure. Yeah.
You like notice stuff. See how it's all connected.
Oh my gosh. Val's back.
Yeah.
Well, look
Also,
who showed up.
Why the fuck can I not roll today?
Yeah, that's bad.
Alright, so I'm just making crayon drawings of the inside of Comrade right now.
Yeah, I mean, you understand the psychic bits, but you've never actually looked at a brain, and you definitely have never looked inside your computer to like see what's up with that.
Oh god. So I'm just drawing and writing stuff down.
Yeah, you're writing what you notice. It's just what you notice isn't important and isn't helpful.
Eventually, I'm gonna boost my intelligence just
Yeah.
so thematically it also makes sense because I keep working on all this stuff.
Yeah.
But if I boost my intelligence, I do get a +1.
If yes.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
do it.
Cool. Hi, Gabe.
Hi.
I got your messages.
Yes.
Good morning.
Wow.
Sorry about that, guys. It seems like my house lost power in the middle of the night, so my alarm was reset. So, yeah, that didn't happen.
It's alright, you just missed the greatest adventure ever.
I know, right? We got 1,000,000 credits, and
Actually, you haven't been paid yet.
Yeah, wait.
No.
We've never finished that mission.
Yeah, you're supposed to smuggle it off world, but I don't know where you're supposed to bring it. I never thought that far ahead.
Thunder Eagle 1. Make it easy.
Yes, you're going to Thunder Eagle 1. And also, we're revising the whole thing where Val went off with the Phoenix for a bit. Val's on the ship.
That was just in a nice slumber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't want to wake her up with your tomfoolery.
And our life of crime with young 5-year-olds.
No. Wait. Val wakes up and walks out, and I want to go approach Val about the whole Josie situation and Ulf with the fake.
Right.
But I want the fake beard on.
Okay. Sure, let's do that now.
Just. Okay. So Val. I'd like to think I realize I never described my fake beard before, but it's one of those like string beards, like really big.
It's obvious.
string. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it goes over your ears to stay up.
Yep. So I just walk up to Val with this huge bushy fake beard on. I'm like, Val, I have a really important thing to ask or talk to you about. Very serious matter. So, Josie has recently been mulling over Ulf's will, but it's not as simple as that because it's all encoded. And she thinks it's a location to all of his hidden treasure. And I thought it would be interesting if we found it without telling Vincent about it. Key point in there. Not telling Vincent about it.
yeah, but encoded means we need Vincent, right?
Well, yes. So I didn't think it was a important enough thing because think about it. Josie was given this will that was encoded by Ulf, so she's our best bet as just like getting it. But on top of it, I figured it would be a nice little like closure project for her to kind of like get that final sense of Ulf being around, sort of a thing. So less short term, more of a long term project of her playing with it, trying to figure it out, letting her do her thing. And then,
Something I'd like to point out in meta is that if Ulf wrote down a code, it's either criminal or military, and either way, I'd very much know it
oh, absolutely.
because it'd be Saudi minor military.
Yep. You have an expert on whatever code he used
I know.
on the ship. I do like that you are letting Josie do it, because that is kind of what I've been thinking, that this is like a closure thing for her. But I think it's really funny that there is an expert that you could ask and he'd just get it right away.
But like, we don't need the money. At least
Right.
like, it's just a little nice project that involves a lot of money, possibly.
Okay. And she wants to keep Vincent out of it?
I haven't talked to her about it exactly, but I know we were talking about
Let's go talk to her.
doing a little side.
I start like walking off towards where Josie is. Like, let's go to her.
All right. Oh, I also told Zeus about this. Zeus is down to take us because I was gonna say if you weren't on board with it, I was just gonna take the Just Bagels with her and Zeus and kind of just go find it without you guys.
Who keeps hitting that button?
That's me. Sorry, I'm using the space bar.
Oh, is the space bar your button
I'll
that you
change-
push?
I'll change it in a second.
You should change it to like the tilde or something.
Yeah, I use the tilde.
All right, so you go and talk to Josie?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think Josie's, in her room studying the map. And you walk in. She says, "Oh, hello. Hi, Val.
Good morning.
Morning."
So Rico brought something to my attention. I look at him like, it's your show.
Yeah, and she looks at you also.
I was just asking for permission to go on this program and making sure that Val would be okay with it before we ran away.
Okay.
And
You asked for permission to run away?
no, so we didn't have to run away. Because
Okay. That makes more sense.
Val would get mad.
Very possible.
Val wants. I have been suggesting that we keep Vincent out of this just because it involves money, and you know how Vincent gets with money. And Val brought to my attention that I never asked you if you wanted to keep Vincent out of this because he's a snobby bitch and he likes money, and this involves money. So I was wondering if you agree with me or not, if you want to keep Vincent out of this. Because he likes money, and this involves money.
I wasn't gonna tell anyone until I was done, but once I finish, we can go get it all together if you want. I like the idea of like just you and me going, but
See, I like that too. I want to keep Vincent out of this.
okay.
So it's settled. Vincent stays out of it.
So, sorry, out of game, where is this located?
We're on the ship.
No, but like the actual treasure. Because you're saying
Oh.
you're going.
We don't know yet. This is a multiple
All,
session.
all you have is a map,
Okay.
An encoded.
and the map is encoded, so she doesn't actually know.
Okay. So we need to reactivate our 2D2 in order to get the final piece of the map to Luke Skywalker. All right.
Exactly.
Yeah, basically that's it, and it's gonna play out pretty much the same way, where like at some point, Josie's just gonna find the map.
I was gonna say, does she need Dad?
Couldn't hurt.
Damn, I forgot about Dad. Where is Dad?
Who knows? So I think that's the scene, though, right? Like she agrees to keep it a secret.
Yeah, I guess Valentine just wants people to play it safe here. Going off on your own right now, with everything that's going on in the sector, maybe not the best idea. So,
We still got we don't even know where it is yet, so.
yeah. So, do you even know how you're gonna decrypt this thing?
I'm letting Josie take it one step at a time.
Yeah, I've been, and she, babbles on a bit about what she's been doing, because I don't know jack about cryptography.
Okay, but she's been figuring it out slowly.
Yeah, she's been like researching cryptography and like checking out various stuff, and yeah,
Did
she's been
you
like figuring it out.
did you try to brute force the password?
Oh, I don't think there's a. She she shows you her data pad, and it is just a jarble of characters.
Okay.
I don't think there's a password.
I don't know, because I thought there would be a funny scene of them trying to type in, like, guessing, like, oh, maybe
False
it was.
Yeah,
It can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, but we should really check it. It can't be though.
can't be that.
It works. Or whatever.
Right.
Uh,
It's definitely not his name.
yeah.
That would be silly.
His name backwards. Yeah.
Um. Yeah. Vincent, I have a question for you.
Yes.
How often do you and your sister communicate?
I think maybe my parents forcibly send me like a holiday card
Okay.
once every year. But aside from that, we don't really talk now.
Okay.
Very different people.
Yeah. I mean, she is still part of the military, and you decided to leave that for a life of crime. Yeah, I think you get a message from your sister. Just trying to think of the exact wording, because I know what I want it to say in theory. So yeah, you're not very close with your sister, are you?
I mean, I care about her about as much as I care about anyone. So
Okay.
no.
So, like, you're blood relatives, but you don't have like a significant relationship with her.
We both enjoy elephants, and that is the most we hold together.
Okay. I think she sends a string of text. She asks where you are and if you can come to what was it? Salary Prime within like a month because she's in trouble. You're talking and I can't hear you.
It is just like her to send 4 different bubble texts instead of one regular paragraph.
Yeah.
And it's the most annoying part about her.
Especially because sometimes they get sent in the wrong order because that's the way the mail works. It just sends them all in a burst and it's like, okay, you got 4 messages from the same person, but here they all are.
My sister does that, and it's terrible.
It's the worst.
Actually, I'm going to revise that whole thing. That makes no sense.
No, it's fine.
No, I don't think she would contact you. I think you hear it on the news. Because, like you said, you're not close. She wouldn't think to contact you to help her. I think, yeah, you were like, do you watch the news?
Regularly.
Okay, yeah, so you're watching the news and you hear about an invasion that's going on in Sauri Prime of the Krallis. It's been happening for about a month, maybe a bit more. But it's so far away that it doesn't really matter. It used to be in Crake Prime, but it's moved over a sector. And you know that your sister is serving on a ship there. In your home. Oh, that's your home system. Yeah, your sister is serving on a ship in your home system that has currently being invaded by aliens. And
Are these those weird ones that you can still be with the crowd?
you haven't actually met these guys. They're like raiders. That like, these orange places. That's where the Krallis live. And they like harass the nearby systems often, but no one's ever seen what the Krallis look like. Actually, they do show you footage of Krallis because they landed on the planet. They're lobster people. They're these big giant lobsters with 4 arms and 6 legs, and they
Arms, though. Not like pincers.
no claws, yeah, not
Yeah.
hands. They've got claws. And I think in like the listing of the ships that were destroyed, you hear the ship that your sister is stationed on. It's called the Ornasus, and it is it's primarily run by Sauri Minor people. Even though there's currently a rebellion, like a lot of them stick with the Empire, and she was one of them. Though I guess you could infer from my talking about your sister sends you a message, you can infer that she's not dead. But Vincent thinks that she's dead because the ship that she worked on blew up.
Ha.
You know, if you wanted to do it this way, Eric, like it sounds like this situation might be desperate enough that you would actually contact him. Like she
Okay.
ran through all the list of everyone else who could possibly help her, and he's the last one on the list, right? Like,
You know what? That would make sense. So yeah, Kit's computer died. He just messaged me on Facebook. So yeah, you hear this, and like a couple days later, you get a text message from her. It's like, help.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go replicate a small model version of the Stella Bagel, and then bring it to Junior. I'm gonna talk to
Okay.
Junior and explain to him how proud I was of how composed he kept during that entire situation. Also, how much money did we get from that gig?
You haven't delivered the material. I know you wanted to take some of it.
Okay. I lean over to him and go, listen, kiddo. We're going to go visit someone that you don't know. But I need you to know they're your auntie.
Okay. He, blinks at you.
And then I'm going to calm Val, which is something I rarely do. Val,
Vincent.
we gotta make a delivery drop off for some rare materials that we got. And then afterwards, probably save my sister's life.
Interesting priorities.
If we have the
Details.
time for it.
Okay. You wanna share any details?
The sorry system, raiding party. Her ship exploded, and also she messaged me, which means she's not dead, or it got to me really late.
Uh-huh. Okay.
That's the gist.
That's all you know?
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. And are we still in the middle of a mission, or we wrapped that up, right?
So you wrapped up the collect cruise mission. These knuckleheads also started another mission where they stole some stuff, and they need to drop it off. But they can do that on the way.
Drop off where?
I'm just checking what engine you have. The drop off is at Thunder Eagle 1. It's a space station on E4.
So we're still in where, like, Thursday or Bulu?
Nisa.
No, he's all right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
this
guess, yeah, it is on the way.
small.
Okay. Let's do it.
Cool.
Are we just not going to tell him what happened during the mission? Is this just going to be an ultimate secret forever?
I mean, you're free to tell Gabe what happened.
I'm pretty sure I've already pieced it together. Like, it's not exactly complex with you guys. What would they do without me around? Okay, that's what happened. Like,
Right.
That's fair.
am I wrong?
No, not really.
Cool. Yeah, so you head off, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, unless we have any other business to attend to in the system.
Wait. Which one are we going to first? We're dropping off these stones, right?
Yeah. You're going to Thunder Eagle 1.
Okay, cool. Can we fast track that and tell me how much money we made?
Possibly, yeah.
How much money we made?
So I'm just trying to calculate what day it is.
We're keeping some of it, right?
Yeah, I thought you wanted to like take a piece because it's a psychic thing.
Answer. Yeah. I want half of it.
Hell no!
No, like for us.
No!
Why not?
You know those scoops that they use for like raisin bran raisins?
The
You
little-
get one scoop.
No. I'm talking about for the ship, not for me.
Right, you get one scoop because you are the only thing it would be used for.
I want an experiment with it.
You know what everyone can use with it? Money. Everyone can use money on the ship.
Do we make more the more we give them?
I mean, you're supposed to give them the whole case.
But they don't know how much is in the case.
No. You haven't opened the case to see what it looks like, though.
Vincent, you haven't looked in it?
I'll look inside. Oh, it felt like a Pulp Fiction situation.
Oh, okay.
Vincent,
I mean, if you want it to be Pulp Fiction, we can, but you're explicitly taking something out of the case, so...
That's fair. What's in the case?
Okay, so yeah, you pop open the case.
there's
It's
not.
got this foam
Like a pelican.
like packaging, like the peanut packet material, but like not peanut packets, like a
Solid.
layer of it. Yeah, like a solid layer, and like embedded in it are like a bunch of stones. It looks like, I mean, like ingots of this thing. They're maybe like that long. They're like the size of a finger, but like wider.
How many ingots are there?
What?
How many are there?
There are 20.
Mirko, you can have 3.
Whoa, there's 20.
Yeah. You can have 3.
Is that all we're keeping out of the 20 of them?
Yes, because we make money off the rest.
But we could make more money if. Oh, he just went black. Are you still there?
I'm still here.
Okay. We could make more money if we keep some of it, make something out of it, and then sell it.
You don't even know what it does. What do you mean make something out of it?
Whoa.
Echoing.
Alright, you're good. It's supposed to enhance psychics, and we want to make psychic stuff.
Since when? We gotta really cut back on what we're trying to make here, because we were originally just supposed to try to make a weird bomb, and then we've been making like other weapons, and then a mech, and now I'm making a virus and a biohazard. We don't need this, Miyako. We don't need to add to the list, because then the list won't get done.
Fine, give me 3 stones.
I give him 3 and I close the suitcase immediately.
Okay.
When I touch him, does anything weird happen?
Yeah.
I feel tingly on the inside.
Not only do you feel tingly on the inside, you feel tingly on the outside of you.
Oh, what?
Let me look at what your powers are quickly.
Okay, give it a dose of hard radiation and you die.
Is this where I've become a drug addict? Because, like, these are, like, gonna, like, enhance my powers and make me feel amazing?
Maybe.
Oh.
You weren't already a drug addict? What?
No, I'm a good boy.
Okay, yeah, so
With all that poetry? I don't know.
yeah, you definitely feel very tingly all over as your body reacts and like heals itself of any like minor ailments that you might have. Because you know you are a biopsionic.
Back to full health.
Yeah, and
Gabe, your nose is so noisy.
you don't have the ability that lets you see anywhere you can teleport,
Yeah.
but you do have an ability that lets you see the mandala thing.
Hey,
Wait. From killing that guy, do I level up?
What?
From killing the dude? I'm like 3 experience away from... I'm 3 experience away from leveling up. Never mind. I take it.
No, because you get experience at the end of
I know.
the session.
I just...
I
I have to look it up.
Yeah, you definitely get. Oh, I know. You hear Josie's thoughts right now, and she's not broadcasting them to you.
What?
I don't know what she's thinking about right now, but were this a television show and were I a writer that was any good, it would be something that furthers something.
Drama!
Yes, it would be some drama, but I don't know what it would be.
That wouldn't make you a good writer, actually.
All right,
but-
it would be something that like you wanted to know, but like I don't know. It'd be like flipping the channel on and being the exact news story you need to see, but inside someone's head.
I crack the code.
No. I don't know. You definitely, but you can hear what she's thinking. Maybe even she's not thinking something important. Maybe she's just thinking random thoughts, but you can hear them, and you're not supposed to be able to hear them.
Really quick, can someone send me a link to the PDF for Stars Without Numbers? Mine got deleted.
I can send you PDF, yeah. Why can't I attach a file? Add file, there it is. I sent it via Facebook.
Sweet.
Um, shoot, I had an idea and I forgot it.
Hi, by the way.
Oh, yes. Hello again.
Um,
Um,
I have
oh, right.
3 stones in my hand.
Yeah, you got 3 stones in your hand.
I can hear Josie's thoughts. I can feel the healing energies. I can teleport into the next existence of galaxies. Not actually, though.
Okay, I got an idea.
Shoot.
Um, you see a week into the future right now. Like you don't have that ability, but Josie does. And you see a week into the future. Tell me about the plan that you have right now.
The plan for...
Yeah, like you're going to Thunder Eagle 1, you're dropping off the stuff.
I didn't really have much of a plan past that. Working on, like, technology stuff, waiting for the next mission.
I got it. You see you're somewhere on Thunder Eagle 1. You're not really sure where because you've never been there before. And you're with Josie, and you see her get shot.
What?
And then, yeah, then your vision ends, and it's very disorienting because you've never. I mean, wait, no, you used to be a
I was gonna
precog.
say, I used to see visions of the future.
Yeah, so like it's not so disorienting that you're like
I'm just
in
not
awe of what happened, but
used
you
to.
haven't done this in like a year, and you could only ever see like a couple minutes into the future. So like being in a different place and then suddenly being back is very jarring. But yeah, you see Josie get shot on Thunder Eagle 1.
I see Josie getting shot. Can I see who shot her at all?
Nope.
I just
The vision is gone as soon as it comes.
Like father, like daughter.
Yo, that's fucked up.
And we don't know what happens after or before, but at some point on Thunder Eagle 1, she gets shot.
I
And that's just a likely outcome. It's not necessarily going to be the outcome.
I'm gonna go to Josie with these stones in my hands and tell her I just watched her get shot, and I think these stones will help her figure it out, because she actually can see the future and I can't. So maybe
Okay.
they'll do something for her. But I
Cool.
definitely... One of these stones are becoming my mandala stones.
Okay.
My teleporter stones. I'm definitely holding on to this thing.
Yeah. I do want to say, like, when you use them for, like, a big effect, they will be used up.
Can't they take a toll on my body or something?
Oh, they will.
Good. Alright.
But there is a chance that they will be used up.
Sounds good.
I don't want to give you permanent psychic boosting things all the time.
That would be crazy.
It would be crazy.
It's gonna turn out to be like Dragon Ball Z. I had the power in me the whole time. It wasn't the stones, it was just the idea of the stones.
Yeah, it's a placebo stone.
I can see the future.
Anyway, what do y'all do?
So we're just on our way now, right?
Yeah.
How long a journey?
It's a day out, and then 3 days to the next system, and a day in, so that's 5 days. Then you have to refuel. Actually, do you have to refuel? No, you don't. Then it's another 3 days, so that's 8 days, another day in, so it's 9 days later. Oh. So sometime during that, Mirko has a vision of the future in a week. And then a week later, you show up at Thunder Eagle 1.
All right.
And I
Well,
think by then the Phoenix has left and gone somewhere else.
okay, but where was Stellar?
Yeah, you're with the Stellar Bagels, which is right here.
Okay. Um.
Yeah, you've got
Okay.
9 days.
Um. I mean, if we get a chance, I'd like to work on some clocks.
Yeah, I mean, you do have a chance. You've got 9 days of time.
Okay.
If y'all all want to make a project roll, I think that would be a good idea.
Consider it done.
We can have a scene and we can see what's up.
I'm already rolling.
What are you rolling for?
Kinetic blaster. Get it done.
Okay.
Ka-jam. Yes.
Okay.
We're getting somewhere.
Yeah, so what do you do? How do you do this?
It's halfway done, right?
It is halfway done, yeah. What does this look like?
I would like to think this is like Iron Man's suit, like version 1.0 from the caves. It looks barbaric. It works. It's not efficient. It's very clunky. It like kind of does
Okay.
things, but like not to its best ability.
Yeah. Can you describe again what the kinetic blaster is? Because it's been a while.
It's a glove thing that goes on.
Yeah.
You charge it with kinetic energy, and then you can shoot it like a little shotgun, and it does non-lethal damage that has the potential to stun someone and incapacitate them.
Cool. Yeah, so it's this big clunky glove now, like a gauntlet.
Yeah, it's like
And you want-
Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet
Yeah.
right now.
Like this big ass gauntlet that you've made, and you want it to be like a nice form fitting glove
So
but you've got it
very
to
discreet.
work, sort of.
Yes.
Like it still malfunctions and it still like short circuits every now and then. But it is functional.
I use it on Val. I'm just kidding. I don't.
I figured you'd be kidding.
But I've definitely used it on myself a couple times.
Definitely, yes.
I walk out of the lab, hair all over the place, confused.
You don't have hair.
My beard all over the place.
Yeah. Your fake beard is standing on end.
It's all split all around.
It's just falling apart.
I forgot it
Yeah.
didn't have hair. I get confused. I get scared that I don't have hair.
It's like, oh no, where'd my hair go?
I burnt it
Oh.
off.
Right, I
Oh.
cut it off.
I shaved my head.
Okay, who else has a clock that they want to work on?
We kind of worked on the robot clock.
We did. I
Yeah,
never
but-
rolled for that.
Hey, dude.
Did I? Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah, you got a 4.
Yep. My
Um,
crayon drawings.
if you want to roll again, like you have 9 days, so I figure if you want to roll again, because I have nothing else prepared for today.
Roll.
Wait,
Unfortunately.
the strike team. Is that my
Yeah.
strike team or is
No.
that Val's strike?
That's Val's strike team, but you can work with Val on that. Like, these are Phoenix operatives that work directly for Val.
What about
Um,
the psychics?
No, I'll work on the psychic mechs.
Okay, so what do you do this time? Because last time you had Mirko take notes on your inter stuff,
Connectivity.
your hardware, and you've reviewed his notes, and they are
Atrocious.
useless. Like he doesn't know what he's talking about, and like, you're not really able to make any sense of them anyway.
Let's say I'm going to, since the physical notes were useless and the brain, I guess, start maybe drawing up plans for an actual chassis.
Okay, so
Slick.
how do you do that? What do you
Um,
use?
Pairing like myself, Victor's mechs, and a couple of the other mechs I've seen around, like kind of come up with a standard design that will like be able to maneuverability but also take damage and that kind of stuff.
Okay. Do you want to make a fix roll with intelligence?
9.
9. Nice. Yeah, that would definitely be a tick of progress. Yeah, you plan up a rough sketch of the chassis. You get like in on like SolidWorks or something and make a chassis that is functional.
Huzzah.
Hold on, what?
Said huzzah.
Oh, huzzah! I thought you said hold on, as if you were going to show us something.
Nope, just huzzah.
Okay. Val, Vincent, any plans?
What are we doing right now?
You've got a week of downtime, so I'm just like wondering, do you want to work on a project? Do you want to have a scene?
I'd like to work on the coding for the virus,
Okay.
the computer virus, while also, those faux programming toolkits where they're like toy blocks that you can fit into each other that teaches kids how to code.
Yeah.
I'd like to replicate one of those for Junior,
Okay.
and also install an egg cream machine in my room. Teach them how to make egg creams.
Sure. I mean that you can do without rolling. Yeah.
The programming I have to roll for, right?
Yeah, the program you'll have to roll for, and I think if you get good enough to get 2 ticks, you can split them between the two things. Otherwise, you'll just have to pick one. But you're likely going to roll higher than a 10. Yeah. So do you want to split them between your virus and teaching Junior?
Yeah, teaching Junior how to do how to program or how to make egg malts.
The program.
Can I
You
do
can
egg
teach
creams
Junior how
still?
to make egg cream like without rolling.
Okay.
Whether or not they learn is up to them. Which means
What
it's
are
up-
their opinions? I don't want to force egg creams on this kid. Like, does he like
Like-
the egg creams? Egg creams are yummy.
I don't even know what egg creams are.
You know what?
How do you not know what a night cream is?
I have no idea what an
It's
egg
an
cream
American
is.
staple.
I don't know what an egg cream is, but then
They're
again,
Brazilian.
yeah.
I have no idea what an egg cream is.
Have you ever
It's
seen
like
like a 1950s like
seltzer,
diner?
like
And there's
chocolate
like
syrup.
Did you say milk seltzer chocolate syrup?
I prefer the classic vanilla.
I
We're-
thought
We're
No.
getting derailed. We're getting derailed.
We're getting so derailed right now.
Is it derailing? Because this is a part of my character's arc. Egg
True.
creams are important. Does this kid like egg creams? Because they are really delicious. Like every time you've seen like an old like guys and dolls type situation where like two people are like at a diner sipping out of one like thing. That's not a milkshake. That's an egg cream.
Okay. I always assumed those were milkshakes.
Well, it's a New York thing. It's in Brooklyn that they did it.
Milkshakes or egg creams?
Egg creams.
Okay. All right. Well, today is the first time I've ever heard of egg cream, but yes, Toddy does like egg cream.
Okay.
Yeah. So are you splitting it between teaching Toddy to code and Vincent's computer virus?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So you get 1 tick on each. You're half done with your virus and a quarter done with teaching your 5-year-old how to code. Cool. I actually want to have a scene with you. While you're doing all this, you get a knock on your door.
Vincent?
Yeah.
Oh, I open the door.
Okay. On the other side is Mohan.
I am covered in egg cream.
Okay. Yeah. It's like he looks you up and down, sees you're covered in egg cream. He's like, "What's that?"
Egg cream. Would you like an egg cream? I'm teaching you how to make an egg.
Yeah, sure. Why not? May I come
Getting
in?
it surprisingly spotless.
Yeah. Okay. Do you let Mohan come in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So he, sits down. He starts eating the egg cream, and so Vincent, I was thinking,
More of a drink.
you have a son,
Yes.
and I have a son.
Right.
They are roughly the same age.
Probably.
I was thinking we should have a play date.
I was actually going to come to you about this.
Really?
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, I thought. Johan hasn't really had any friends because he's the youngest on the ship.
Right.
Actually,
No, Mirko is still the youngest on the ship. Like, I mean, look at that guy's maturity.
Comrade is younger, and Zeus is younger, but they are also more mature, but only just.
No, it would be a play date between the two of the kids and Mirko, right? Like, let's be honest, that's the same age, same level of maturity.
I
They
think
can get into
Toddy's
all
a
sorts of
little
things.
scared of me right now.
I'll be completely honest. I totally forgot that there was a kid on the ship.
There too. Yeah, I thought they're not going to be very good influences on my son, but our children could play. And there's a babysitter-aged person on board too. So if we ever wanted to go for guys' night, we could do that too.
The age person.
Josie.
Well, I was gonna say Mirko, but then I remembered he needs a babysitter. Josie.
Skinny. I am going to be a fantastic influence on this child's wealth and talent. But I have the capacity to understand that morally I am bankrupt. So, probably good that he hangs out with your kid because while you significantly lack in my talent, you do have a shred of morality.
Yeah.
First thing you did with the kid was use him to rob a mining facility.
That being said, you need to know that on days in which maybe one of us as parents are watching these tots, I expect you to be responsible for their learning, but understand that I will be responsible for your kids' learning in the reverse circumstance, and my form of teaching tends to be a bit to the point.
Right. I mean, I'm not saying we need to have each other babysit. I'm just saying we can, hang out and have our kids interact.
You said we hang out?
Yeah?
Hmm.
Do you not want to hang out with me?
Oh no! I'm just not a very sociable person usually. I'm not sure if I'd make the best company. My subjects of interest tend to be very polarizing.
Right. I mean, we don't have to hang out. It was just a suggestion. Like, we'd be in the same room with our sons.
Right.
It's like going to the park
Fine.
in those old movies.
Yeah. Yep, that sounds pleasant.
Cool. Well, I'm glad I brought this up. Thank you.
No problem.
I'll
Uh,
get in touch. See when when we're both free.
I package up like a sippy cup filled with egg malt for his kid.
Okay. Yeah, he'll
I get
take
to
it.
go egg malt.
Bring it to Johan. Like, all right. Thank you. Bye.
No problem.
Cool. And Val, do you want to do a scene and a project?
Yes. I
Before
would like to
that
train.
happens, really quick, I'm going
Yeah.
to open up a file on my computer that says plans to rob Maham and then delete it.
Okay. Cool.
As in, like, this file already existed, and now you're deleting it, or you're just creating it and then deleting it?
Like it has existed for some time, and I am now deciding maybe I shouldn't go through with that.
Okay. All right. All right. So I'd like to train the strike team.
Yeah.
And so it's actually, I think, like, previously it's been like a lot of like athletic work and maybe some like firing range stuff. Now it's going to be like desk stuff and lectures,
Okay.
and like getting them to learn all the different parts of their weapons and different parts of ships and that sort of thing. Because we're going to be spending a lot of time around ships
Yeah. I
and
mean, yeah, they're proficient soldiers, but they need more than just soldier skills.
yeah. So yeah. Shall I roll lead? I guess.
Yeah.
Charisma, intelligence, wisdom.
Charisma or intelligence, because you are making like a lesson plan. So if you wanted to do intelligence, I think that would make more sense, but you are also leading them through it.
Uh-huh.
So charisma would also make sense.
Whoa!
Damn.
All right.
Yeah, that's 2 ticks. Very good.
Nice.
How does this
Yeah.
lesson plan go? Obviously, very well.
Yeah. So it's like the whole. I don't know. Like I think maybe it sparks off something in some of them. Like they got decent educations on the Phoenix. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, like they're good soldiers.
Yeah. But this is, I guess, like maybe this is more like Val's sharing anecdotes.
Yeah.
Of things she's seen and done, and talking about things that like wouldn't be covered in school because it's, there's always stuff that isn't.
Right.
But it like sparks off the students to then go and start researching themselves. And that's what happens. And I guess
Okay.
the second tick, where they
Yeah.
are interested in whatever subject she covered, and then they go and learn on their own.
Bagel
Cool.
bagel bombs 101.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Now we can make muffin bombs.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, clever tactics is something that you probably cover.
Uh-huh.
Like, hey, these are all the weird things that I've done.
Think outside the box.
Yeah, always think outside the box. Because you never know when it'll work, because it usually will, apparently.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think you really do inspire your troops to go out and better themselves, including Grishma, who is trying extra hard to acclimate herself to normal gravity.
Right. And she was sorry. I'm still not awake yet. Who?
Grishma's the psychic. Cruz.
Yeah, I remember that she was psychic. I just don't remember where she was from or like where she joined. It's been a while since we played.
Sophis. She's the super psychic from the planet you were just on.
All right, so she joined the strike team, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah, she's like
Yeah.
joined with the
Uh-huh.
strike team and like trains with them.
Okay.
Because ultimately the idea is to get these super psychics in on your strike team
Uh-huh.
so you can use them.
And so you say that she is working really hard.
Yeah, she's working extra hard. Like initially she was a bit apprehensive and like timid about it, but now she's really gotten to know the other troops. She felt like an outsider, and they've really brought her in. She's like, I have a lot of catching up to do. They're all professional soldiers, and I'm a professional miner. Time to get serious.
Cool. So that works perfectly then, because I think it will tie into my scene.
Cool.
Yeah. So I guess I would take what was her name again? Sorry.
Grishma Cruz.
Grishma Cruz, right. Grishma and Josie and Mohan.
Okay.
And I'd like to talk to all of them in I guess a meeting of sorts, and say, you've all only been on the Phoenix for a short time. Josie has been here longer, but it's always seemed like all of you are just a little bit on the outside of what's been going on with this ship, and she's referring to like this crew, I guess. Without saying like the of formerly of the Just Bagels, now of the Stellar Bagels, and I wanted to make sure that you were all integrating well, for one, but also I wanted to let you know that there is a vacant position aboard the Stellar Bagels, and that I have been doing well enough without it for a while, but I feel like it's about damn time that we filled it. And I think any one of you has the potential to fill this position. And if you are interested, there is maybe a trial period you could go through to get the job.
Okay. I just want to point out that Mohan is very confused by this because he like thinks he knows how the ship is working. And when you bring up that there's a vacant position, it's like, there shouldn't be a vacant position. I should have filled that position with someone. Because he's like a bureaucrat who would have done that.
Yeah, well, so
I mean, that's
Mohan's
just what's going
official
on in his
capacity is just like he's just the Phoenix.
Yeah, he's
person.
just the
Like, he's not-
liaison. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, wouldn't I have thought to fill it?
Uh-huh.
He's just confused. I think I get where you're going, but
Where do you think I'm going?
no, just continue.
Okay.
I could be very wrong.
So I'd like I'm still not completely sure how I'm gonna go about this, but and like maybe I'll talk to each of them individually at some point as well to say to Josie, I think I'd say like, you've been here a while with us, but it's never felt like you're active in the decision making of the crew. I'd like you to feel welcome to voice an opinion. But also, if you want the role, I think it'll provide you a home and a sense of purpose beyond finding out what happened with Cameron, beyond just staying with Mirko. And if that interests you, if you want a life after all that, then this could be it for you.
She nods and is like, okay, what is it? I mean,
Uh-huh.
I'm already considering it.
I don't think I want to say. I don't want it to affect how you perform. But it does come with a pay bump.
Just come with what?
A pay bump.
Okay.
And but it does also come with a corresponding increase in responsibilities. So
Right.
if that interests you, you can go through, you can start some trials. So
Yeah, so as far as Josie is,
you can always turn it down at the end if you
Yeah.
find once you find out what it is and you decide that doesn't interest you. But if you're willing to come on this journey with me,
so yeah, as far as Josie is concerned, her interest is piqued. But she's got like reservations because she still wants to figure out this map and she still wants to go and do that before she takes on more responsibility.
yes, and know that we're heading in that direction. But that seems
Right.
like something will get done in the short term. I'm talking long term here.
Right.
So, and I understand you don't
You're
want to
asking-
necessarily commit to anything right now, but
Right. Especially not knowing what it is.
so, but if you want to do this, we can get started with the beginnings of this along the way.
Yeah, I mean, whichever one you want to pick for this job that I don't know what it is, I think they're all interested, at the very least.
Okay. So
You've been very vague, and now I'm not sure what you're doing anymore.
Yep. So then I'd like to talk to Cruz, and say you've only just got here, and I give her like as much details I gave Josie about the job.
Right.
And I say, I'm going to be honest, you're probably still a ways away from being able to take this position, but seeing how hard you're working and seeing how much of a sense of purpose you're getting from working here, I think that is exactly what we need for that position. So if you feel like taking on even more work for a pay bump, then just sign here. Like, no, just like, like, let me know. We'll keep this will be an ongoing long-term thing. But
Okay, yeah, she is, like I said, intrigued.
okay,
I still don't know where you're going with this.
okay,
But yeah, if you say those things, which you do, I think she would be willing to take on the extra responsibility.
and then I talk to Mohan.
Okay.
Mohan, you have other responsibilities already, so I'd understand if this isn't a position for you. And honestly, with you already having a family, it might get challenging. because it is going to take up a lot of your time. But I wanted to throw this out there because I feel like there's a place for you to take on a greater role on the crew. And honestly, I'm still not sure of your abilities in a tight situation. So at the very least, I would want these trials to give me more information on what I can rely on you to do.
Okay.
Um,
What is it that you want me to do?
uh, try out for this position.
Right.
More information to come.
Okay. Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's all I say on that.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I don't know if there's time to do another clock. Not on the same thing, but like we were with the Phoenix for like a part of that journey, so I was wondering if maybe I could do something on board the Phoenix.
Well, the Phoenix left at the beginning of the session.
Okay, I thought we were traveling alongside the Phoenix for a while, or maybe inside the Phoenix for a while, on the way to Thunder Eagle 1.
No. They had stuff to do.
Okay. Yeah, the Phoenix probably doesn't even need the lanes to jump around. Honestly, like,
Probably not.
yeah,
They can skip through them. They've got a good engine.
to say the least.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't statted them out or anything.
Yeah. Okay. So that's me. Done.
Cool. Yeah, so 9 days pass. You make it to Thunder Eagle 1. And you board, I guess. Right?
Yeah, I mean, has Mirko or Josie shared with us the information of the vision?
I don't know. Mirko, did you share this information? The thing where Josie gets shot?
I told. Yeah, I told Val.
Okay, did you tell Josie?
Yes, that was the first thing I
Okay.
did. I went straight to
I
Josie.
forgot if you did. I thought you did, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah. So, did you get any details, Mirko? Like what kind of shot it was? Was it like a laser pistol? Was it a stun gun? Was it a sniper rifle?
Eric.
Nah, she just got hit by something and went down.
So could have even been a melee weapon. All right.
Wait, I don't know why I'm scared of this. I can heal her.
Yeah, you
Never
can.
mind. I don't tell Val.
Okay.
I don't actually care that much about this.
Okay.
Okay, does Josie tell me? Especially after I offered this position. I'm just saying.
Maybe I don't know where it would come up, but like,
I mean, I was just talking with her, so maybe like at the end of it, she brings it up.
yeah, I guess yeah. After your meeting with her, she's like, "Hey, so about Thunder Eagle 1, Mirko says I'm gonna get shot. I don't know how he figured that out. He hasn't.
Wait, I told her about the stones and everything too.
Oh yeah, you did. He
told her
said that
everything.
like his stones gave him the ability to read my mind, and then use my psychic powers to see the future.
That sounds a lot weirder without any context.
Yep.
It's a hell of a drug.
Welcome
Yeah,
to,
so I'm
True
like
Love.
not too worried about it, but I thought you might want to know that there's going to be a conflict.
Yeah.
Possibly.
You know,
Conflict.
So, I mean, what do we know about Thunder Eagle 1?
Thunder Eagle 1 is a space station. It is run by an independent corporation, though it has recently been like not taken over, but like it is now within the territory of a gang of pirates. Yeah.
So who owns the station then?
I've never actually named the corporation that owns them.
Okay.
It's just like it's probably an imperial station or like owned by a person from the empire, but not run by the empire.
Okay.
Some aristocrat.
Sure. Also, there's Mass. Is that where Flintlock's planet is?
Yeah.
So when we pass that system, could we have like taken some scans of it just to see what's up?
Yeah, let me look at what's up. I forget. Where's my cursor? That would make sense for you to go there. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, things have mostly leveled off conflict-wise. You get news reports of, some pro mutant people in the government who were being like weird. Like there was a guy who was elected to parliament or like took over his parents' seat in parliament, who's just like, hey, we need to like coexist with these things. Clearly, they've been living here. But then also the mutants, are generally murdered on sight because they murder people on sight. So there's like some conflict out in the country still. And there's
So
internal
the planet wasn't
political
completely
strife.
taken over then.
No, it's still running. The Queen hasn't showed up yet. She is missing in action. They never found her body. Though, if you remember, it was
She
discovered
evacuated?
that she was kidnapped and brought off-world. And then
Right.
Flintlock went to go save her.
Right. Okay. All right, but still no word on that.
He has not come back with the Queen.
Okay. All right, so that's kind of all I wanted to know.
Okay.
So back to Thunder Eagle 1. I guess I'd ask Mirko to obviously, like, I know I probably don't need to say this, but I'm gonna say it. Don't leave Josie's side while you're there, and that includes teleporting off to do some prank.
This is my girlfriend's life at risk.
Obviously,
I'm not gonna go teleport off and do some prank unless it involves combat.
See, that's just the thing. Sometimes you forget these things because impulses. Also, Josie, how would you feel about some members of the strike team accompanying you?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna get shot, that means we're probably gonna be in danger. So,
okay,
better be prepared.
Sure. Why are we even here again? We're turning in the stones. Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, do you even want to go on this thing? Um,
Well, I have been cooped up on here. I could not go though. Like, I don't like the idea of getting shot.
uh-huh. Uh, um, maybe okay. Maybe this gets the like there's something about Val's bearing that's like reminds her of the position she's working towards and like judging her.
Right.
uh, so like just what does she stick to her guns? Does she um
I mean, as far as she's aware, nothing. I don't know. Like, something's gonna happen,
uh
so she might as well be there to help out. But she's gonna get shot.
uh-huh.
Which has happened before.
Right. She's been shot before. She took a laser blast for you on Smirko.
Yeah. And then I healed her.
Yeah. She's not like too worried. You know what? Fine. Yeah, I'll go. I can help out however I can. Hopefully, I don't get shot first thing and then become useless.
Okay. Let's go.
Alright.
So yeah, we'll take some strike team members.
Okay.
for this.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
yeah.
So I think now is a good time to stop because I have a good idea of what I need to plan for next time.
Mhm.
But I only have a vague idea of what's actually going to happen.
Okay.
And we only really have half an hour anyway.
Mhm.
I have like a month to get my sister, FYI.
Uh,
I have like a month to grab my sister, FYI.
Okay.
why a month?
That's
I
what
don't
she
know.
said.
Did she say that a month specifically?
In meta, I'm in meta letting you guys know
Oh.
that Vincent has apparently a month to get his sister.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, but we're close enough that
Yeah, you're only like 9 days away.
I'm just saying it's no rush.
Sure.
sure. I mean, given how much time the message would have taken to get to you. Uh, all right. Okay. So.
So yeah, I think,
Yeah.
like I said, now is a good place to stop. You know, we're dropping off the goods. We're going on to Thunder Eagle 1. We're bringing this team with us. So I know what we're doing and what to plan for. Yeah, let's do experience points. We forgot to do goals. I even remembered last night that we had to do goals. Comrade.
Yes.
Let's do your goals.
I did not find any psychics.
Nope.
I did not spread any communism.
So I have a question about the first one.
Yes.
What was the end for that? Like, how do we know that you get the experience?
Maybe was it finding the psychics on the place where we were hunting psychics?
Where you were looking for Grishma?
Yeah.
That was probably it. You should take those then. It was psychic, singular, but
Okay, so I'll take the 2.
Yeah,
and I'll come up with something else
right, for next session.
and work with Vincent and Mirko. And I
Yeah,
did that.
you did. So, um, yeah, if you want to take the one, yeah, you can take, that's 3.
3 hit points.
That's 3 XP. And also, for the mission, you guys should take 2 experience points, each of you.
That means I just leveled up.
Nice.
Oh boy.
And so then from now on, we're going to do that new thing um, where you start lower on the experience thing. Halfway between whatever you just were
what
and
you
the
can
next
go
one. So that it takes a little longer because I feel like I don't remember exactly. I'll come up with it. I've forgotten what the rules were. I wrote it down somewhere.
to. Well, what's Val at?
Dal's already done it, I think.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. What's Val's
What?
current XP?
I don't know.
It's how we change the XP progression.
Yes.
Yeah. We changed
So-
it to you go back down
Yeah, you go back
to
down
halfway
to
between the level you are and the level you just were. So it takes just a little bit longer to level up.
No, it's halfway to the next one, I think.
No, I think you go down, not up.
No.
Yeah, because you do go down because it was like I was at like 30 something XP to get to level 7, and I went
7?
down to 20 something.
Okay.
That's what happened.
Okay, so Kit, what level are you
26.
now at? You're at 6? Okay, so
You'll
27 minus 18 divided by 2.
wait. How much XP does he need for the next one? How much does he have right now?
He has 30, and he needs 39.
So
Minus 40.
put him.
Wait, why are you at 30?
I think you go down by
Put him at
4.
7. Put him at 17.
No, but that's lower than level 5. I wanted to put halfway between level 6 and 5.
No, I'm saying for. Oh, okay. No, I thought he was leveling up. He's not leveling up right now.
He's leveling up to level 6.
So to get from level 6 to level 7, how much XP is he going to need?
Oh, 27.
27 XP? No,
12.
not. No, I'm not asking the difference. I'm asking like the total number of XP he's gonna need for the next level.
Level 6, he needs to be at 27. Level 7, he needs to be at 39.
Okay, 39. So whatever half of 39 is, that's where he should start. I think.
I think we only put them back to halfway between the level they just are and the level they were at.
No, I think we dropped it down further, didn't we?
Well,
Don't think we did, because I don't want to make it so infrequent that you almost never level up. But we've been leveling up like real quickly.
No, because I'm at 29 XP of 54 to get to level 8.
Right.
So we dropped it down to 26 XP.
Did we?
I think so.
I think that went too low.
I think that is perfect. Because, I mean, it's such a high level at this point that it taking this long is fine. And also, we get a lot of XP.
Yeah.
So just half of the next requirement is fine.
So go to 21. Yeah, you level up. You go to 21, and then you add what you have left over. So you go to 24.
So I have 24 XP right now.
Yes, you level to level 6, and you have 24 XP.
Wait, are we all leveling up?
I don't think
No.
so.
How do we tell how many experience points we had?
Hold on,
It's
I'll
under
do
your
yours
hit
now.
points.
All right. So, Vincent Pricer, you have 21 experience out of 27 you need to level up. And we'll look at your goals. So you worked on
I
the
don't think I updated what goals I met from the last time we played.
Probably not, but you did get at least one experience point for working on the goal, so I'm going to add that.
I meant like the experience points I would have gotten up for like the reason there are old things on there is because I left early. I did
Right.
things before leaving that, like adopting the kid,
Anti-vampire
prepping
gear.
vampire gear.
Yeah, so if you want to take the tiny long con and the oh wait, no, that is still ongoing. So you
What?
complete you get adopt child experience points, so that's one experience point. And then you get the 2 experience points for the mission today. You should be at 24.
What constitutes the tiny long con again?
I don't remember. I think that was your. Oh, was that your clock?
Clock.
The complete the virus?
Tiny long cons was more about like doing things that have a payoff, but in the immediate.
Right. Okay.
So like, I'm teaching my kid how to make egg creams for a reason.
Okay. So rather than take that experience, add a 1 to it, and then when we pay that off, you will get the experience.
How many experience points do I have now then? 2 plus 1?
24. So
I need
I'll
27?
Huh? Yeah,
Tiny-
24 out of 27.
Okay.
And then long con goes up by 1, and adopt child is complete. So I'll get rid of that. All right, cool. And yeah, you need to write down that you have 24 experience. It's just under hit points. Valentine, how about we do you?
Okay.
Does Val-
Protect the ship / crew. Protect the ship / crew. I'm not sure. I mean, like, I guess assigning the strike team to Josie
I think that'll more pay off next.
next.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah. Works towards filling the empty position. I think so. I
Oh,
think,
you wrote that down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely worked towards filling that without me knowing what that even is.
Yeah, I'm keeping it vague even on the character sheet. And
Did you
empower them.
help your crewmates to solve problems or empower them?
I mean, I'm working with Mirko and Josie to decrypt, and they wanted to not have Vincent involved. Which, like, if I wanted to solve that problem for them, that would have been like, just here, Vincent.
Could have given him the thing.
Yeah.
And they would have.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to take XP for that, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then you worked to train the strike team, so you can add a 1 to that.
Okay.
Like I don't think you take any experience points, but you do
Until
add
the
to
clock
your
is filled.
Yeah. And then also until the position is filled, you don't take anything for that, but you do get XP because you did work to fill it.
Okay, that makes sense.
So when it is filled,
Yes.
you will take the XP.
Let's try that market. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you just get the 1 today, but 2 more for the future.
Mhm.
Cool. And then the last, Mirko.
Lamau. Alright. 2 points
So
for the mission.
2 points for the mission. And I think you level up from that, or did you already put those in?
I just put those in.
Okay.
I'm at 26 out of 27. But,
So
uh,
yeah, you prototype new weapons.
I definitely worked on kit, and then I also worked on the kinetic blaster.
Yeah, so you can add an experience point to that. So that when you
Finish.
finish your prototype, you will get that.
I
Fight people
also
stylishly.
definitely sneakily teleported by that guy and assassinated him.
You did. So take your experience point for that, and that levels you up.
Fuck yes. Alright.
And then you go down to 21 experience points. No. Yes? Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Also, I can teleport unlimitedly now.
What?
I can do anything.
Do you get like a new skill?
Yeah. I'm now a level
Cool.
3 teleportation master. I am highly
Damn.
revered. People know
Yeah.
me. Also, I can teleport at any distance without it costing anything, which is the most important part.
Any distance?
Any distance.
What?
Any distance.
So you can go from one side of a planet to another, or you can go from like into
any
orbit.
distance that
Okay,
I can
yeah.
do,
So when you use personal apportation,
it just doesn't cost anything.
it's free, but any additional stuff you still have to pay for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I think the does the spatial mandala thing cost?
Nope.
No, it doesn't.
It only costs to
The-
actually put it on.
Oh, okay, so like none of your stuff costs anything.
My teleportation stuff is all free right now, but that's gonna change.
Damn.
pretty
And you
soon.
can teleport up to 1,000 kilometers.
Holy crap! I forgot about the space difference.
That's really good.
Yeah, it used to be just 10 kilometers. Now it's 1,000.
Oh.
Damn good.
Shit.
Nice.
Cool.
Favorite name of any of the psychic abilities, though.
What?
Effortless apportation. Just like, I can just do it.
Yeah. Well,
Oh
cool.
my god, this is so exciting.
Yeah. Good session, everyone. We'll have to come up with a time that we can meet again.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon.
And
Mirko's in trouble.
2 months later.
Mirko's in danger of gaining weight because of just how little he's moving around.
Oh
He's
yeah,
just
he doesn't even need
not
to
burning
exercise to walk. He doesn't
Yeah.
need to walk anymore.
It's effortless now
Well,
to teleport. So
yeah.
before he was burning calories to like teleport, but now
Yeah.
I'd like to think that teleporting actually is the similar to doing cardio, because like I still need to be able to carry weight and whatnot. It still counts me as moving.
I think Mirko counts it as exercise, but a dietitian would not.
Oh man, I'm not gonna get fat though. I'm still a soldier.
Yeah, like you're doing other training.
I'm gonna be.
You're just not walking anywhere.
just my legs are gonna be so weak.
Just gotta do squats.
I'll do all the squats. That'll be like my daily thing. New goal, daily workout.
I think that's a little inconsequential.
Don't worry, it's my 7th. Yeah, it's my 6th goal.
Are you kidding? It's gonna be more difficult than killing Behemoth.
I mean, as a joke, yeah, sure, you can do this, but I don't think you should be getting experience points for exercising.
Don't worry, it's only weight loss experience points. Nothing else.
Oh, I get it. Yeah. You do it and then you don't get fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps his constitution score from going bad.
Okay.
Imagine that was an actual thing. Like you had to like do.
In some games it is.
Yeah, there are calorie counting games.
Jesus.
Someday I want to play a calorie counting survival game, but
No, thank you.
I don't
No,
want to DM it, and I don't want to do more than like 2 or 3 sessions.
No.
Can we make our own faction? The Just Bagels faction? Oh wait, we never got paid.
Right. You haven't delivered the goods.
Oh, I thought we did for some reason. Okay.
You had to actually do it.
Yeah. That's what next mission is. But yeah, good session, everyone. Thank you for playing. If you, the audience, liked this, I can tell that no one's watching, but thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Yeah, we'll get the video up soon. But you already know that because you're watching it.
Very.
Signing out.
Yeah, cool.
All right, have a good one.